We live. All right. Good morning. Welcome to another Saturday morning toy box. My name is West Coast Big Rob, and as you can see, again, I'm starting off with myself, same as last week. But I think Steve should join us. He's picking up breakfast. I come off guard starting a little earlier. I don't think he realized until the very end. But all right. So yeah, I'm starting at 9 a.m. West Coast time, the right time always. So I don't know if Jeff will join us. I don't think Charlie's going to join us. So yeah, that might be me for a little bit. But pretty good show. Pretty good roundup of this week's. So basically, what we do is we discuss this past week's new toy solicitations, pre-orders, and new releases, or follow back up on stuff from the prior week sometimes. So on the nerdy toy world area, so that's basically the gist of the show. And if you're first time here, so we're a toy show on a comic book channel, which I don't think a lot of comic book channels do toy shows, so we might be the only one. A ton of toy shows out there. I watch a ton of them. Pixel Dan, Charms Prime, to name a few. Toy Federation, the big store, right? So, but we're in that tree of shows from YouTube. We do this for fun. All right. So let's get this ball rolling, get going. So let's just discuss a few things before we get the show started. Nirvana. All right. So go to hardprice.com if you're new to it. Check it out. It's a cool interface to keep track of your comic book collection. Know what the market's doing. Great interface. So if you're new and sign up, type in the code Nirvana14 and you get 30 days for 99 cents. You get 30 days for 99 cents with the code Nirvana14 at coverprice.com. Also, stop on by Burst City Comics with Anthony Laura's shop, or the actual storefront shop down Arizona. I think we discussed that last time. If you're in the Arizona area, I go out there once in a while, so I'll make sure next time I'm out there, stop by the shop and say hi if they're open. Got a lot of good shops out there. So, yeah, BurstCityComics.com. Check it out on the website. Tons of exclusives, other collectibles on there as well. And if you make a purchase, they type in TNH10 and get 10% off your purchase at BurstCityComics.com. TNH10 is the code. And that's that. Of course, real quick, just first I mentioned Eddie or DJ for that actual song, Beats by Mouse on Instagram. And if Rudy's here, I'm not sure. I don't know if he's here. I haven't seen, but he's our French guy. Alrighty then. So you might hear my monotone voice here by myself here for no one to bounce shit off of, right? So I think let's see here. Oh, if you're not aware, let me add this page real quick over here, because I just bought them, and I recommend if you're into it, take a look. Let me switch the screen right here. I just bought these. They just dropped on jsscottcampbell.com, and you definitely. I picked up the set. So he calls it early bird. It's a bunch of bullshit, but I think he might have charged more than last time. I think last time they were probably 90 something. I swear they were cheaper the first time around. Let me refresh to see if the unsigned 4-pack still there. Okay, the first unsigned 4-pack. Its price point is probably keeping some people away. He does have a few left from the original run. Let's see. Like I believe he has, but then he's charging not what he charged initially. He's charging a lot more. He's charging $50 to $60, and I think he only has a few of those left of the original run. He's missing one. I think one of them's gone. The Psylocke is gone, but you still have a few of these, but he's charging a lot more. So, but yeah, I got the unsigned versions. I got a whole bunch of J. Scott Campbell already signed, so I don't need any more signed. So those are available on his website. They just dropped. They should be hot. They'll probably initially sell out, and he'll whatever. Because I think last time whatever is not returns, cancellations, whatever. He'll put those back on the website like he did for the last ones, but he'll jack up the price for sure because he knows there's a market for it. So take a sip of my coffee. I just want to make sure you guys are aware of that before we get started. Let's take no comments. What we got? All right. One GT Geek comment did not drop his emojis. I'm shocked. She Geek, you're actually the first one to the show, at least in the comments. Happy Saturday, everyone. Yeah, happy Saturday. Hopefully everybody's having a good Saturday. I know the East Coast already 12 p.m. So they're already in their afternoon, probably getting some lunch. I just literally baked some cinnamon rolls, some Pillsbury cinnamon rolls. One of the few things I can actually make because it's not too complicated for me. And they come out good, and it tastes good. And this time I cook them perfectly. I've done them sometimes a little undercooked, sometimes a little overcooked, and I've done them perfectly before. But now I know that 21 minutes on the lower rack is the way to cook cinnamon buns. Got my coffee with heavy whipping cream. That's the way to go, I think. It makes it gives some gravitas to your coffee. I get Trader Joe's instant coffee as well. So, well, thank you for joining me. I don't know if Jim's gonna make it, but I know Steve will. He's just getting. I think I threw him off. I think he had to pick up breakfast at 9, so he's going. I told him to take his time. Don't rush for us, right? So, all right. So you can see you got a bunch of tabs here. We'll get the show going. I was going to start with Hasbro. Hasbro to me was the big player this week, but I definitely want to talk to Steve about that one. So we'll just start with Sideshow, and let me put this guy back over here. So I'm gonna bring him up again. So we'll do our show, then we'll do a mail call afterwards, as normal. And if you're watching, say hi. How's it going? If you are a replay watcher, but there's quite the majority are, drop a comment, say hi, give us a like, subscribe to the channel, all that good jazz. And I think I did everything I need to do right there. All right, see if I can drag this out long as possible so Steve can make it. There's not a lot of Sideshow. I think we covered quite a bit of Sideshow the last few times. I actually just have 4 tabs for Sideshow this week. So first off, we're going to start with the big player, the big baller, the Samoan of the group, Army of Darkness, Ash. This is from Infinite Statues statue. Ships expected to ship July through September of next year. With these kind of stuff, don't ever expect that particular date to stick, especially for statues. They get pushed out typically. But I don't know, maybe they're a good company and they actually ship their shit when they're supposed to. So price point they were looking for is $9.95. I don't get it why they land at that number. It's definitely not because of the cost of making it, because I know it's a lot cheaper to make than we're actually they're selling for. Why don't you just sell it for $1,000? Just give us a round number, $950, $900. But $9.95 is the price point on this. It's worse when I do $1,005. It's like, why extra $5? I hate you. All right, so Army of Darkness. Let's look at some picks real quick. Well, before we do that, let's look at the statistics. Well, it's always fun to look at with statues, but they don't have a lot here. They don't tell us what the materials are, and they don't tell us the weight of it. That would help a lot to make a decision when it comes to statues. I would think that maybe the synopsis tells us something. Obviously, this is from the 92 film, Army of Darkness. I actually watched in the theater. I was 12. I was a big cinephile from... Well, I always liked movies before this, but I really started in 89 for me. That's when I started going to movie theaters. I was going as a 9-year-old going by myself. Like taking the bus and go to the movie theater, watching 2-3 movies. Because I just jumped from theater. I was a kid. Go from theater to theater to theater. So, and down through my teenage years, this was, I remember, an impactful film in my head. Army of Darkness 92. I was 12, I think, at that point. So, Ash, I never saw the ones before, the two... Evil Dead and Evil Dead 2. I never saw those films. And now I think I've seen only bits and pieces of it. I never went back and watched them, but I know they're classics and all that. But to me, it was always about Army of Darkness because it just threw in that science fiction element more than the horror genre. So I more tend to lean to that. So hopefully you can hear the music in the background. I put a little bit of music so it's not just my monotone voice. Monotone. So yeah, it doesn't tell us what materials is going, but all right, let's look at my pictures. Cool little intro picture for us here on Ash holding the why do I say monochrome? But no, it's, I bet you the synopsis says it. Details. No, it doesn't. Swap by the chainsaw with the infinite statue. So yeah, you got a chainsaw and a shotgun. Hopefully I'm not whispering either. 1 1 1 1 1. All right. So okay, yeah. All right, listen, tell me. I forgot the name of the damn book. It's a famous name. I just do my memory shot. So he's about 23.8 inches tall. Looks good. Looks like mixed media. I'm assuming it's resin, some sort of resin polystone combination there. Looks pretty accurate. He looks pretty wide in the chest. I don't know if Bruce Campbell was that fucking jacked during the film. Maybe he was, but a good depiction of him just kind of doing the hero pose with his foot on the skeleton's chest with his knee up, showing the book, and with the boomstick on the other hand, right? Looking good with the mixed media cape. Here's some more shots of that base. The skeleton's just going. Yeah, pretty good. He's holding on to a tombstone. There's a good shot of his face. Looks like. Yeah, I'm assuming it's stone. I don't know if there's rubber on his face or anything. I guess that'd be so. Sculpted stone on there. So this is a web exclusive, it says. All right. So 1/4 scale. So that's the scale on this particular statue. A lot of good shots of his face. It looks pretty. Well, let me go back. It looks pretty accurate to Bruce Campbell. In my opinion, it's missing a little bit of the grind and some of the wrinkles on there, but I'm just being nitpick. Was it actually pretty good sculpt? More skeleton shots, and like, you bastard. So, okay, a lot of the same shots. I'm not sure if this is mixed media, the skeleton as well. I don't know if it's a leather vest he's strapped into, or it looks like leather. So maybe it is mixed media for their outfit as well. All right. Just want to make sure that. All right. And where's the? There's a chainsaw. It said there was a chainsaw. I don't see. There's no images of the chainsaw. That's weird. Scroll down a bit, maybe. There's some other statues. An expensive one there. That's a little more of the poster type. But yeah, it says swap out chainsaw arm. Is an infinite statue website. Okay, so you gotta go to their website to get the chainsaw arm. You can't get it through Sideshow. You go to the actual website, you get the one with the chainsaw. So that might be your best bet, but like Sideshow does give you the ability to do payment plans if you're interested. $99 deposit, $111 a month. Still that's a lot of money every month. You got to pay for a statue. But if you're a statue collector, you already know it's part of the course. It's just how their cost. Most statue collectors are paying $5,000 to $2,000 for statues, and then there's the ballers that go beyond that, which I'm definitely not. So Ash or Army of Darkness Ash from Infinite Statues, $9.95 September of next year. Got a while to go. So it'll probably be up there for a while. And also check out the Infinite Studios website for that variant or their web exclusive. Next one up. So I actually got age restricted on this, like not restricted, but I had to tell them I was 18 or older when I log into this particular page. Let's get rid of this guy. This is Marine Kitagwa bonus version. This is a quarter scale statue. Prime One Studios. This is from My Dress Up Darling, brand or line or brand or license, whatever. $685 is the price point. August 2026 is the. It says between March and August 2026. I mean, that generally they really don't know. Steve saying, here's Steve. Walking into the house, not gonna sign up my brother. All right, no worries, man. Eat your breakfast. Eat those pancakes, hash browns. I don't know what you got. You got bagels. You got McDonald's. What you get? Let us know. All right, good. I think I'm losing my crowd here. They're falling asleep on me. I need somebody lively like you help. No. All right, Marine Kitagawa. Let's take a look. August 26th. You got any additional details? Yeah. Okay, so this one does tell us it's polished stone. It's about 18 inches tall, width 7.87, depth 9.4. The weight is about a little less than 4 pounds. Okay. Prime One Studio. They're just, I don't know why they just jack up prices. So this is the smallest statue for that price point. I think a little overpriced. It's a cool statue. It's a good size, but just a simple Japanese girl, right? Blonde Japanese girl, I guess you would say, or I don't know. I would call her blonde Japanese girl. Mixed media outfits, but it's kind of steep for that price point. But if you like the perverty statues, this is for you. Got the underwear setup you could do if you want to do that. And look at the lace on the base. This is definitely the Alonso special. Alonso approved. Anytime we show something like this, Alonso approved. There you go. All right. Oh, she got the bracelet. For my, I love little things like that. It's a French way with the balance, right? Your pulse down, whatever. But it's a schoolgirl outfit. Obviously, the shirt and the tights, mixed media. Oh, did I skip one? Yeah, I skipped this one. Look at the background setup of this picture. Whoever did the photo shoot for this particular. Oh, here comes Jeff as well. I wasn't sure Jeff's going to make it, but they fell asleep.
I didn't fall asleep.
Mike's cutting out. I think your mic's just starting up. So.
Hello.
There you go.
No, I wasn't sleeping. I wish I was. My computer just hates me, dude. It thought it crashed, and when you start up your computer sometimes, and all you get is that DOS prompt.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, I'm screwed. I must have got some kind of virus. I was like, I don't use my computer other than being on YouTube.
That means your motherboard was trying to boot. There must have been some sort of update on the motherboard, and it's trying to update it really quick before it boots into Windows. I think that's what it's trying to do.
Yeah, so I press F2 to continue, and then it took me another 10 minutes to try to get it to freaking turn on everything, and then took another few more minutes because I had to turn off the browser because it wouldn't load my video. And so yeah, that's been my morning. I hate my computer.
No worries, I'm just heating up my coffee here.
I wish I got coffee too, but then again, I'm gonna fall asleep after this. So what's up, chat? What's going on, everyone? Hey, you know what? I feel better. I'm not the last one here. Thanks, Steve. I appreciate you, bro.
I think that even the chat, I think I took everybody out of whack starting so early because.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Like, GTK comments didn't even comment his 20 emojis today. I was like, wow, man, I'm really on my own today.
Hey, people got to sleep in at some time.
It's bullshit, man. It's 24/7 toy talk around here, bro. This is we live it, we die it.
Look, you are in the military. You can get up early. Some of us can't.
So, I was watching Ben Stein's top 10 I think I fell asleep around 5 or 6 or something like that. And I woke up at 2:30, 2:45 in the morning. And I was on Instagram for about an hour. Okay, well, I think I was up for like an hour and a half, and I went to sleep at 4, and I was up at 7.
2:30 in the morning, 4 o'clock in the morning, 7 in the morning. Oh, I was at work.
I know you've been up all night. I know. I was on Jeff's schedule.
Yeah, my insomnia sucks, so I take advantage of it and get paid working somewhere.
Yeah, I'm trying to get out of here a little quicker. I don't want to stay too late into the afternoon. So plus it's also a short show.
Yeah, you don't have that many tabs up there, buddy.
Yeah, I know Marvel. I know the Hasbro part is going to take us a while because that's going to be a big conversation. But that's why, since Steve was not here, I started towards the end. I started with Sideshow. It's only 4 tabs. Usually Sideshow like 20 tabs. So yeah, I'm in the middle of showing the Alonzo approved statue here. So let me finish this up, and we'll.
Alonzo's the one who made him put that on there. He said, "You don't put it on there, you're fired."
So yeah, so there's images for if you're not aware, this is Marine Kitagawa. The bonus version for $685 from Brentwood Studios is My Dress Up Darling. The standards $605, which I assuming it. What's the difference between that and the bonus? What the hell's in the bonus? Oh, this. The peace sign. So, dude, I can't believe they actually have mixed media lingerie.
I'm not surprised.
So that means if you swap out the lingerie, and it's probably fully painted.
What do you call those people? Dweebs? Is that what they call them?
Yeah, I call them Alonzo.
Dweebs. It's a nice. I honestly think it's a nice word because the other word is just pervert.
Hey man,
hey, to each their own.
We're all animals. We all have urges.
And I will admit I'm a little square. I'm a little more reserved. So I mean, don't get me wrong.
No, you just sit at home and thump your Bible.
The Bible will burn if I touch it.
I'm like Al Pacino walking into church and I touch the holy waters.
I've been to church. I don't think church agrees with me.
Nah.
Or I agree with the church, whatever. But yeah, don't worry. I like this stuff. I don't like it. Like I wouldn't buy it. But
yeah, I don't buy the DVD.
They're well made. I get why people like them.
They're cute. It's well done.
It's it fills the fantasy that people have. So that's fine.
But it's, you ever seen like a whole collection put together of this kind of stuff? It looks pretty cool on the shelf.
I've seen like Instagrams of like, well, maybe not a lot of Instagrams because I don't see a lot of actual dweebs actually posting their whole collection showing like 50 freaking dolls of like half naked women.
It's typically girls who buy these, to be honest.
I've seen some girls, but there are, dude.
Yeah, no, but
I've gone to enough cons, anime cons, to see guys walking away with like 3-4 feet tall fucking half-dressed anime girls.
But they're the same guys buying also a shit ton of Naruto and Pokemon, and it's part of the anime genre. And it's like when I was doing in Japan, no one blinks an eye to this shit.
No, that's because Japanese culture is totally different.
Yeah.
Japanese culture, it's all accepted. Like they don't shame your kink whatsoever.
Fucking pilgrims ruin it for everybody else.
That's very true. Nah, they're not the only ones.
Yeah, the conquistadors are assholes too. So,
but yeah, like I don't kink shame nobody. If you like this stuff, this is all you.
Is there a technical version of this? I'm asking for a Japanese friend. But
you know what? I don't doubt there is somewhere.
But this it gets you there. All you gotta buy is Shiba Goras from Marvel Legends, And in this girl right here, no, you're good to go. You got your tentacles.
You don't have to put that
my
together. Steve, tell him there are dolls out there with like the tentacle monsters.
Oh yeah, like some type of anime kind of like thing, dude. I don't know.
See,
some would say, you know what I mean?
Man,
but yo, what up, JD?
Everybody's showing up now. What's
Alonso,
see,
good to see you, brother.
He shows up during this portion of the show.
I know that's the one he picked. This is Alonso approved.
Yeah, Alonso approved. Alonso would definitely approve of this. No, Alonso? See or no way? Let him know, Alonso. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah,
I said, you collect what you like.
I'll re-review it just for
we won't king shame nobody.
There you go.
Nah, it's just. I mean, when you think anime, you think like waifu stuff. I mean, it's
this
there.
is
Whatever,
definitely
dude.
waifu shit.
Yeah. There is a market for like especially like Kaio.
I don't know. Charlie's wife buys this. I don't know about this particular white wife, but she
buys
the teeny girl.
Yeah, for sure. Real fake comics. What's up?
I don't even think this is bad. I've seen worse stuff.
I heard the manufacturer checked her ID and she is of legal age.
Well, who's the legal age in Japan?
Don't ruin other people's fantasies there, fake comics.
Is Japanese still old school, 16 or 17? That was the old age.
Bro.
I don't know, but
right
there, she got that
on Epstein Island.
No. It's most states and I think it only changed recently, and it was 16 legally.
There's not.
What the?
To be honest, I think there's half the states you can marry a 16-year-old.
Dude, we are
and even younger with the parents' permission.
Yeah, well, Jerry Lee Lewis, he murdered a 13-year-old.
Well, but that's also a long time ago. So
Elvis Presley's Priscilla Presley, I think she was 16.
And
yeah,
so,
they were all underage. I'm pretty sure he was with Priscilla before that.
Yeah, like 15.
Yeah, 15, 14 years old. Yeah, for sure.
So this is definitely Sideshow, right?
Yeah, I started Sideshow because I know you want to definitely dig deep.
It was a segue, brother, because I was like we were veering way off, dude.
I'm just having fun. That's all.
Dig.
That was his cousin too.
Into Hasbro because Hasbro.
Jerry Lee Lewis's cousin, second cousin or something like that. It's cousin's kid.
I was listening to it when I was picking up my order.
Yeah.
All right, let's move on. Godzilla 2001. This is a Max Plus collectible figure.
Happy Saturday morning.
285, October 2025.
This looks dope.
11 inches tall. It looks like a vinyl. He got the white eye. He got the evil eyes with white eyes. He's on drugs.
Yeah, dude. He's like all cracked out. He's been up for hours, dude.
No, my wife wants to do a taco crawl. There's a taco crawl thing today, so that's why I'm trying to get out of here a little early.
Yeah,
there's taco crawls. So, by the way,
yeah, it's taco crawl, yo.
What kind of tacos you eating?
And it's not the Trump-related ones.
I'm sorry, I had no sleep. I have no filter right now.
Godzilla yeah, there's a version of Godzilla with zombie eyes.
This Godzilla looks a little weird though.
No, that's the particular. I think it's from 2001 Godzilla, Mothra and King Ghidorah. Giant
okay.
Yeah, it's that version. I've seen that one. That's a good one. Those early those 1990s Godzilla. That was basically the so it ended in the late 70s. It disappeared in 85. They did one film, and it disappeared again. And they came back in late 89 with Godzilla versus Violenta, the giant plant. And they created a whole new run of Godzilla films for like 10, 12 years. And I think in the early 2000s it stopped again. And it's been, the rest is history. But this is from that particular, end of that run from the 90s, basically.
they should make an action figure like this, but have it so the head can be removed, and there could be a dude inside.
Yeah, because honestly, that head looks like it's a mask.
It's
That's
PVC.
why I say it looks weird.
It's PVC, so definitely not removing anything. But it's 11 inches tall, and I believe that actually does exist. I've seen that. I don't know what company has seen it before. There is a guy with a
Godzilla with the
suit,
mask.
and there's a Japanese head coming out of it. Little old man with the fucking bandana, and he's holding the mask.
I
That's
think it's probably like an artist that he does a lot of that stuff. I could see.
I don't know where, how, what, but I know I've seen it.
Yeah, for sure.
Just gotta
I'll co-sign to that.
Yeah. I actually have met the original guy back in the old days of Monster Palooza.
Oh yeah,
a lot of those guys was a
right?
old. Yeah, no, this is in Burbank, or in the beginning, back in 2013, 2014. A lot of these old Godzilla guys were going to that show. The actors and the monster suit wearers dudes, and I remember meeting that guy that did Godzilla.
Damn, that's dope.
Oh, by the way,
you were what up, Jeffrey? Dude, the dopest shit it would be like going around that time, earlier. You know what I mean? Because at those times, those were like the heydays of those like conventions. They were conventions like constantly going on, right? I mean, from what I remember.
They San Diego Comic Con already started popping off at that point, and it was already getting really popular. And like the 2000s to the 20 teens, like early 20 teens, that's when it started getting really popped off. The quieter times were in the 90s and 80s when cons were like really small and no one knew really too much about San Diego Comic Con, shit like that. So, that was when I was still like innocent.
Innocent.
I can't imagine Big Rob being innocent ever.
I was until 5, and until
he was 5.
Yeah, 1 through 4 I was
wild.
Innocent, and by 5 I was no longer. By 5 years old I knew too much. I'll keep it at that. 260 James Bond hot toy.
He's all by then the Stallion came out.
Yeah, the Stallion. Oh, I'm not just not. It was more than it was. I was aware of too much shit going on. Now
all of a sudden there's like
that. Well, that's what happens when you grow up in a bunch of immigrants, right, in your house and shit. So you hear and see too much.
Yep.
So. Yeah, you grow fast, brother.
Yeah. Immigrant parents do not have filters.
Well, no, it's not the parents; it's the cousins, the uncles, the fucking friends.
You're surrounded like by it.
Yeah, my parents were innocent compared to those fuckers. 260 hot toy 6-scale figure. It's James Bond. This is the Daniel Craig version. I don't remember too many James Bond stuff out before. This is from Hot Toys. This is like legit. So let's take a look at the accessories here. We got separate rolling eyeballs. You got rifle with foldable design. You got these PPK Wolf or whatever pistol shit. The finally Taylor's costume, the actual legit tuxedo. The background is the fucking scope background. When he walks in and dun 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 dun, and the hands and the shoes and the cigarette. There you go. Boom.
Oh, that's cool.
And he has some weaponry.
Oh man, they would have just put a little button with a little speaker to it. You could hear the little song to it.
Oh, if you push a button and
that song pops out.
Yeah, dude, that would be sick, dude. That would be like I don't know. It would be the feather, like the cherry on top. I was gonna say that.
And I know this is asking too much, but just like a little light to reflect off the background, and it turns red. That
would be.
See, they should have hired me.
Hey, man. Hey, if you're Sideshow, if you're listening, Big Rob.
Hot Toys.
Hot Toys. The sideshow would be the site that we're viewing it on. But Hot Toys, if you're listening,
Yeah, man, you can hire me, move me and my wife, all my shit to Japan or Hong Kong. I'll do it.
dang, yeah, Japan, right?
Well, they're out of Hong Kong, but they're also big in Japan and stuff. But they're Hong Kong. But in Hong Kong, they're huge.
Dang, dude. You'd come. If Big Raw went to Hong Kong, dude, he'd be a kung fu master if he came back to the States. I'll come rushing. I'll come rushing. Come kung fu.
Yeah, I know how to do dim sum faster, man.
Yeah, you're like, block, and then you're like, Cat.
Here's the watch. Nice watch. All right, looks great. His
would love an employee discount for Sideshow. You know,
right?
JD, just preach the truth, brother. You know, tell the truth, shame the devil. You know what I mean?
No.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, the details on this is really crazy.
Yeah, that SMG looks dope.
I'm surprised it doesn't come with a little bit more, but I get it.
Wait, dude, what more would you need? This thing is top of the line.
I need his martini glass, bro.
Oh, okay. That could be a good accessory.
I need a deck of cards or something.
Deck of cards, yes.
Poker chips, something.
He's all and a Magnum condom because he's been to bang something later.
Maybe James Bond doesn't use condoms.
It's accessories, Jeff. You add them to the package. Come on, man. It's always you know, like, to ease her mind, you know.
Oh man.
All right, yeah, that's wrong. Okay, so 260 September of next year. Are you interested in James Bond? Look. All right.
Yeah. Wait, he said, did they make the junk? Did they make the junk authentic?
Yeah, the drink is definitely needed.
Or is it a Ken doll down there? Yeah, the drink is needed.
I don't want to find out.
Yeah, neither do I.
It's a bulge in the.
Oh, dude, stop.
All right, Age of Apocalypse Wolverine, the Artisan Edition, waitlisted. I didn't realize it was the Artisan Edition. $375, limited to $250. As soon as you see this, that means it's going to sell up pretty fast, even with 2,500 copies of this guy.
It's sold out.
Yeah, what's waitlisted? So that means they probably still have some left, but they got to kind of sift through the orders and see what they have, and then when they know exactly what they got left, they're going to send you an email because they do usually reach out.
Do we know how much this cost?
Well, it's $375.
Oh, there it is. Okay, I didn't see that. I didn't see it.
So let's take a look at some of the images.
This is the Age of Apocalypse Wolverine. Yes, from Deadpool Wolverine. I was gonna say,
yeah,
I was like,
that's Hugh Jackman.
I was like, that's Hugh Jackman all day.
Dude.
I like why this particular version, but if they're gonna do this, what's gonna stop them from doing the rest, right? Why not use the Henry Cavill version?
Maybe that's next.
The midget version. Remember the little small version
Yeah,
of him?
dude, here's a little fella.
I don't think they'll go that far, but
Make a deluxe. Make him and some other Wolverine in that, or something like that.
or they could do it with that Wolverine with a baby with a kid pool.
Yeah, maybe. All right, here's some of the. It has this rolling eyes, has the real hair, the claws, the vest, stand, the extra accessories, the leather boots. I think this is like at least pleather. I know it's at least pleather on this shit.
That's more Hugh Jackman than Hugh Jackman. Dude.
Yeah.
I saw this on the site because I was looking for the Stitch.
Oh, okay.
I was like, this is pretty. I'm not gonna lie. I actually was a little impressed that they even. I was surprised that they made it, but I was impressed at the quality and how it looks. I was like, oh my god, that's Hugh Jackman all day long.
Oh no, Hot Toys are the masters, man.
And I love the fact that they made this one because that was one of my favorite parts of the movie was just seeing the different variants of Wolverine. And because we're comic book nerds and a Wolverine fan, I was like, oh, I know every single version that they showed. And I was like, well, obviously besides the Calverine. but like they were all dope, and this is one of my favorite Wolverines. So I was like, damn it.
They even did the Sylvester Wolverine when he's on the X Cross.
Yeah, dude, that was dope. That little scene, all those like homages were sick.
So glad I got that book way before, a long time ago.
With that feel, dude, brother JD, it's like you were Professor Xavier'ing me. I was waiting for everybody to finish, but because I was gonna say, look at that mane with that hair. I feel like he's singing the Lion King opening song.
Oh man.
Well, it looks more exaggerated because it's like the synthetic hair they use, because even the synthetic hair on the beard.
But it also reminds me of like Sabretooth from the first X-Men movie. It's got that same kind of mane that he had going on.
Do you ever wonder where the name Jackman comes from? Is it like Schumann or Taylor?
Well, it's like the name Jack, right? They probably just put Jack and Man together.
Derek Neiman, does it come with a little brush like a My Little Pony?
No.
Hey man, you got
should.
Yeah, you gotta kind of buy your own so that you can comb its mane, dude. You know what I mean?
And I know because I actually have the artisan Anakin Chef.
What up, Chef?
Chef R.D. Harris is in the building. What's cooking, baby?
The artisan Anakin does not have a brush. So we got a lot of the combo again. Just a reminder, they dropped this morning. If you're not aware, I bought them this morning.
What you should do is just go get a Barbie doll that comes with a brush.
Damn.
These dropped.
We're men, dude. Just go to the convenience store. You know.
Oh, should have sold out.
Target.
The 4-pack sold out on these. So
the 4-pack sold out on you. You didn't buy it?
I did.
Oh,
I know. I was there. That's why I was late turning on the damn show because it dropped exactly at 9. So
damn. Okay.
Who is this? Is it JSE?
Yeah, it's the second wave. It's the second wave of rival covers because obviously the first was really popular. So
yo, JD, you get these or what? Hey.
So hopefully, if you're interested, you got the unsigned 4-pack. I'm pretty sure
everyone's getting this for Magic.
Oh, the sign is sold out as well.
Damn.
Oh, so these are done.
So how about cover A?
Off to the races, squad.
Cover A still go.
You can still get Magic? Wow.
You can still get Magic. Signed or unsigned.
Oh, okay.
How about A and B? You can still get A and B, which is the Black Widow and Magic.
I passed on all the rival stuff. I'm out.
Man, I passed on comic books altogether, bro. I mean, I'm on toys, dog. That's it.
So you get you can still get it because even the B and this is A and C.
Hey, bro, don't think you can tell me what to do. I'm not gonna get it.
Oh,
okay.
So it looks like. Wait a minute. Okay, there's. Yeah, you have to get A twice if you want to get it right now. If you don't want to get the whole set.
Damn, you don't
no, D is gone.
Which one is D?
The
Emma Frost or something?
Emma Frost, yeah.
You know what it is.
No, it's the Invisible Woman, right? But the other version of her. What's it called?
Huh?
Yo también.
White Queen?
No,
we're saving for Comic Con, guys. Remember.
What other version of Emma Frost is there?
No, in the game, no. There's another version of Invisible Woman.
Oh, This is Invisible Woman?
I think so. It is a White Queen or Invisible Woman. I'm not sure.
It looks like Emma Frost because she's got the blue lips.
I know. I think it is Emma Frost, but I know there's another version. Oh yeah, Emma Frost. Yeah, limited to 2,000. Cover A has 3,000 copies. That's why you could buy them. No, this D is gone. D is completely gone.
I'm over this Rivals thing. I never got into the game, so I don't care.
Yeah, D is completely gone. So you cannot get the whole set anymore. Well, like I said, he'll re-inventory his whole thing, and then we'll push out whatever's left after a while.
And I'm sure he has some sets set aside for cons.
Yeah, but he's going to definitely sell it for double. So it's,
yeah, well, for sure.
All right, I just wanted to bring that up again.
Drop.
All right, we're going to go straight into since we're all here, we're going to go back to the beginning, and I haven't talked about it yet. Pickle this guy first. So this week, Hasbro was a big player. A lot of people were happy. The majority were pissed, especially on the West Coast because they dropped them at 6 a.m. Like assholes. Yeah. I'm like getting ready for work, and I'm like, shit, a toy.
Oh, I missed them all, so I'm out.
No,
I have to go to the stores.
No, well, you can buy the Wolverine and Samurai one if you really wanted it. It's still online, but the key one, the one everybody wanted. I literally had this fucker in my cart with this Wolverine, and I pressed purchase, and when it went through, it just came out with the Wolverine, and it kicked out the Thanos.
Shut up.
Yeah, and
that's a have to for you, no matter what. Yeah,
I'm now the fucking. Luckily, I'm pretty good at getting Target stuff in store. Like I hunt it down pretty quickly. I have at least 5 Targets around me.
You have good Targets
San
around
Diego.
you.
Yeah, San Diego gets it, dude. Like where I'm at,
I have 1, 2.
Dude, I was lucky to even get, catch, some of these newer figures that are coming out.
I got about 4 Targets and 1 by my work. So.
Yeah. See, I hate going to Target just because of the people with Pokemon and cards and shit like that. And
well, let's show what they dropped. So they dropped a lot of shit. Some shit I didn't realize they were going to drop. The Star Wars stuff. They only show the back of the card for some reason. They never show the front of the card. I don't know why. Which has
like the great art on it.
Yeah, it's this guy from the Cantina. This is a vintage collection, 3 3/4 inch. This guy got dropped. I was at the Target website. I don't know if it's still available. You can check this. They're all Target exclusive, by the way. Every single one of them.
I know how you feel, JD.
Every single went to Target. The only thing they went to Target and went to Hasbro Pulse with the Transformers. I'm like, why just the Transformers? Why not the Star Wars? Why not the Marvel Legends stuff too?
Right?
Yeah.
Don't be shocked if they do later on. They're going to do a random drop. I wouldn't be surprised. The Gamorrean guard.
Like you say, we'll see.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if they do a random drop without announcing it.
Target exclusives suck. K-Mac in the building.
Amen. Because even if you get it and you buy it, they can still cancel your order.
Yeah, I think
that's even worse.
Well, no, Walmart's they cancel it and then they repurchase it.
Like Walmart's easier to get stuff, but they're more notorious for canceling your shit. And Target is harder to get shit, but if you get it, odds are they will ship it. But it's just how it is. But I can't stand both of them. I think they both fucking suck, and I wish they didn't get shit personally. But
they're all getting worse by the day, dude.
Well, not to mention the staff though, because the staff are also collectors. I know we're at my Target on Sycamore. There's a manager there. He collects Marvel Legends, and he blatantly, just told me, he's like, yeah, usually employees will get the first pick, and then you guys get whatever's left. I'm like, yeah, I could believe it.
I've literally seen employees who are working that day. They're still during their shift. They will take a 10-minute break so they can buy it.
Yeah.
And they're allowed to. I've had conversations about toys, Funkos and cards, and I've always had my suspicion that their employees are also collectors or want to flip them, and they get the right to purchase it first, basically, because they know it just arrived, and they'll conveniently take a 10-minute break, and they're allowed to purchase it on their breaks.
But at least with Target, Walmart is almost impossible to find shit in store. I get lucky. I just get lucky.
They steal that shit.
Walmart, I give up altogether, dude. I don't ever set foot there to see shit.
But with Target, at least if you have the DCPI or the barcode,
right,
and you hit up a few Targets and just talk to the employees, I have no issues with the employees. They'll go back in the back and look for me, and 9 out of 10 times they'll come out with the toy. So.
Well, that's because they're allowed to actually hold it sometimes, for themselves. Yeah. Like the store manager will literally tell me, say, "Oh yeah, they're holding it for themselves. I'm like,
And,
okay.
well, I don't want to be an asshole about this too, but if you go into better to do neighborhoods, Targets and Walmart, the employees might be more lenient to not do that. It's just how it is. But if you go into more to negative areas of you know what I'm talking about, it's going to be.
You're saying the ghetto?
Yeah, it's going to be. Odds are the employees are going to buy that shit, and they're probably going to flip it. So because they're just more needing money. So that's how it is.
Kind of what Steve said, like the Walmart employees, they get paid even less than Target employees.
Oh, they get paid.
Yeah, they get treated like shit.
Yeah, so you gotta make odds. You gotta make odds and ends somewhere, dude. Like I don't even hate on that.
I kind of don't play. I kind of don't blame them for doing shit like that.
Yeah, I mean it's a part of a hustle, and they're there before us. So
I still get upset.
yeah. You have every right to be upset. Like fuck Target, dog. Like I was at 6:15 and looked over and I was like, I put it in and I was like, nah, man, and I was like,
the only times the employees don't have dibs is NICA because they have their own vendor.
Yeah, they have separate vendors with the cards.
And the cards, right? The sports card vendor, there's a sports card vendor, and there's a Pokemon vendor now.
Yep.
So, but of course the vendors are all depends on what area of the country you're at. The vendor could be a little bit corrupt and be doing side deals too. So
you mean
it just depends where you're at.
It's not a case with I literally stood across next to another what do you call it, checkout dude with straight up bums just be walking in homeless or what's the fucking safe word for it? I don't
homeless.
No. There's that's like that's a derogatory term today. Unhoused that's what they fucking call them now.
I call them.
I still call them bums or homeless. But yeah, they literally stand next to me, and it's the worst smell. I wanted to vomit, and it hit me, and I didn't even know the guy was next to me. It just hits you in the face like a smack, like just a brick wall.
I get that, but what's your point?
I'm just saying it ain't just a whiff.
No, but why did you bring a homeless for? I was saying.
No, the comment by Fake Comments.
Oh, I didn't even see it. What you mean?
Yeah, he's looking. You mean the places where where
you only get a whiff of people. I was like, no, it's the places where they literally will have homeless people going in there.
Did the homeless take the Pokemon cards out of your hand and shit?
I would let him, because I'm not standing next to that, bro.
He's like, give me that shit.
Yeah, not. Like, I have a sensitive nose.
Up
I'm sorry. Like, no offense to them.
Big Rob was probably like, what?
Big Rob's like, why are you going on this fucking tangent?
You know what? Fuck the homeless.
Damn, I was like, tell us how you fucking really feel, dude.
First just talking about naked ass toys, and fucking now he's talking about homeless people.
Yeah, I know. Where
all right, let's get back to Hasbro. So yeah, this is that's a clusterfuck. Because if you're on the East Coast, great. You're up at 9 a.m, good to go. You bought it. Central, you were good. Valentine's time, yeah, you might have been rubbing your eyes still. On the West Coast, you're asleep or just getting ready for work, one or the other, and you got fucked. So yeah, it's gonna be tough nowadays. But I'm pretty confident. I'm pretty confident I could fucking scrumble this one up. And if I have the ability to get one, I'll grab more. So we all have one. But
dude, I'll gladly pay you Tuesday for a hamburger today. I wouldn't be.
I actually,
and you already know I'll get you the cat for sure.
I actually have a friend who's a manager at a Target, and so he's always said, ask him.
Jeff's just fucking flexing right now. He's like, I'll just fucking get one and fuck you guys. That's what he's basically saying.
I've never asked him for anything. But he always says to ask him, and I was like, maybe for this case, maybe I might ask him.
Yeah, for at least for yourself, ask them, because
good on you, Jeff.
You gotta make friends, Steve.
I do.
God.
But not the way you do.
I'm allowed in the back.
I know you are. Figuratively and literally.
All right, that's enough.
Oh, shit,
Enough children. All right.
Cash in that shit, Jeff. Oh shit! I'm gonna get a job at Target just so I could feel the power.
Yeah, my little brother for a moment had a job at Target when he got out of the Marines, and he was, but I was in Georgia, so I didn't have to connect. I had to like tell him from all over there. But.
Yo, if I need to get a second job from the job that I have like now,
I tried getting a job at Target.
Yeah, Target would be the spot for a second job.
It would have to be Target for sure, right?
I tried.
Next, yeah, you'll be like, I know where the inventory is.
Yeah. I tried Target. I tried Walmart. Those fuckers won't even look at me.
Yeah, Walmart would probably be better because Walmart's
That's a real telling tale, brother. That's all I gotta say. You know.
I know.
So yeah, so good luck on everybody who wants to get this and finding it. I'm like, if I see it go up online, follow me on Instagram. I'll put out my stories ASAP, and that's what I typically do anyways. So, but good luck on this guy. It's gonna be hard to get. I think we're all gonna be in a hunt for it.
They only have one Target exclusive, right?
Yeah. No.
Shut up. There's more than one.
No, for this one, for this particular wave, for just this one.
Okay.
There's coming from them too. Well, like the next one I'm about to talk to. These are all, everything I'm showing you here right now is Target exclusive. Yeah. Star Wars, the Marvel Legends, and the Transformers are all Target exclusive.
Okay, I got it.
For this particular Marvel Legends run, this particular Marvel Legends wave, there's also a Walmart exclusive, and that's going to be a bitch too. So
the Walmart exclusive, I find that I get those easier. Target for sure, I don't. And I do find them in the wild, but this one is so highly sought out because it's Psylocke. It's a part of the video game between Marvel versus Capcom, of course. So it's such a great property. We all know that we used to play the shit out of this game. The other thing is that it's on the new female buck. So I mean that Psylocke is gonna be and the freaking the Psylocke accessories, dude. Dude, this was devastating when I missed it, but I know, eventually I'll get it, regardless.
They also dropped this crazy Wolverine Weapon X vintage card. So this was the one I had with that 2-pack in the cart, and when I processed it, only this one came through the door. And I had this on pre-order at Target, so it's there. But I don't know. We'll see. If Hasbro Pulse ever puts this guy up, I'll order it from Hasbro Pulse and cancel my Target one because they are notorious for touching your card every 3 weeks or 2 weeks.
Yeah, dude. They take it, they pay you back. They take it, they pay you, and then you're still getting those charges right there. So you're like, you fucker.
So they're basically stealing your money, and they could be using that money for anything, and then putting it back.
It's like a bank. They have your money, and then they use it. And then they give it back.
Yeah, because it's like you're basically loaning them credit. I'm surprised I haven't got sued for that shit.
I'm sure it's coming one day.
So, but I got this guy. He's just a badass version of Wolverine, right? Weapon X version. So,
yeah, it's just it's the pinless tech. So that's cool that they revised that buck because it had pins the last time, and it looked similar to what they did have, but. Dwight was talking about they just kind of added like little pops of red into the machinery. The head sculpt looks great.
The hair looks a lot better. So
the details.
So the Marvel Legends and Star Wars drops from Target, and actually here's the link. If you can go on Target and find the actual toy. And as you can see, sold out. They're coming out August 3rd for this one. And I'm pretty sure that's going to get, as all those stuff's going to drop. Oh, I forgot to tell you guys. So when I went to Target, I found the Jean Grey on card, the same as a Wolverine. Yeah. That's just street beater for July 20th.
July, yeah. Yeah,
So
they always do that. That's the other thing Target does is they'll put that shit right in front of you, and then you can go and want to purchase it, and they're like, they take it away, and they're like, oh no, this is street dated. You're like, well, the fuck you got to put that shit out there, then, motherfucker.
Yeah, so
damn, let me finish my story at least.
No, you go ahead.
All right, go ahead.
No soup for you.
Yeah, dude, nothing. I ain't getting shit, no nada.
It's like, I'm the Target lady. Give me that shit out of your.
No, that's happened so many times.
You just basically street dated by fucking ass, dog. What the fuck?
You know what, bro? This is July 20th, bro. I'm sorry. I gotta take it away.
You're good. You're good. Psylocke looks like a single mother that sells crystal and has at least 3 cats. She fine though, dog. Don't even play fake comments up there.
I'll hang out with those 3 cats.
Yeah, dude. Make them purr, dog.
Yeah, but that bitch took away. But you know, it's funny. This is the first time it's ever happened. Because Leslie was next to me when that happened, right in front. She did right in front of us.
I had that
one. And she's like, she basically said, "This is bullshit. Why did you put it out? There's a bunch more out there." And because Leslie complained, and this was she was talking to the manager of the store, the actual manager. You rarely encounter the manager. It was the manager. She went to where the returns are. They said, "Give me a minute." And she punched in something. She comes back with a $10 gift card. And she gives a $10 gift card.
Nice.
That's good. That's good.
Yeah, at least a little.
Can I borrow Leslie to do that shit? Cause fuck, I want a $10 gift card. Fuck.
Yeah, because you know we're typically just dumb and don't say shit. We're like, okay, and
well, yeah, no, you're just nice about it. Yeah, you're nice about it, but you gotta press them because they gotta be held accountable. Because I've done that before, and I was like, you guys gotta be like track this better. I mean, like,
you guys put an honor when you put on the floor.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. No, I was like,
so it's like your employees are incompetent, and I'm holding accountable for them.
Yeah, I'm ready. I'm lock, stock, and loaded with a card, dog, and you don't want me to pay for this? How dare you? Yeah. You know what I mean?
You know who I am?
Yeah, yeah. Do you even know who I am? They're like, no, we don't care, and then they shut the door right in front of my ass. Yeah, I love looking at my Mondo Jim Lee poster with all of them in their bathing. Oh wait, hold on.
The awesome poster, yeah.
Yeah, dude. That's sexy. Yeah, Psylocke's the ultimate like waifu, you know what I mean? Or that, or just like she a baddie. You know?
I was thinking actually just a little sidetrack. I was thinking of going back and buying the because I got rid of my copies a long time ago. I have the omnibus for this, but the old Heroes Reborn, Jim Lee and Rob Liefeld stuff and Sylvester stuff. And Jim Lee did the cover for Fantastic Four #1 from that particular run. I feel like going back and getting a 9.8 on that because I love that particular cover so much from Jim Lee.
For sure.
All right, so there you go. So hopefully we're all lucky and we'll get this. But there's more from Target. This actually made it a Hasbro Pulse. Don't ask me why. And we'll talk about the new G.I. Joes as well in detail because I know definitely.
Major scenario. What would you do if you went down and instead of that Wolverine and Silver Samurai, you saw Thanos and Psylocke? And it's
give me a minute, guys, and pull this crazy order that and be like, fucking ASAP.
I would unplug my phone right here and be like, "See you, sayonara, suckers," and I'd be like trying to pay for that shit.
All right, so I don't know if these Takaros made it to Target or not. They are on Target. Trust me, I was tempted on this one, but it's $214. It's one of the fucking Constructicons, right? Is it Constructicon? I think so. This is Road Hauler. I don't know. Maybe it's not, but no, it's not. It's not. It's the Autobot sign, right? So no, it's not.
I think that it's an Autobot sign. I thought that looks like a Destructicon.
No, it looks like a Destructicon, but it has the Autobot sign.
Oh, okay, all right.
I didn't realize there was a green Autobot construction.
Yeah, that was what I was gonna say. I'm tripping. I thought you would have made it like a different color scheme.
There's 214 for this Takara version. So I guess the Takara versions. This is the premium. I'm assuming this is their premium version. So 214, and it's shipping June 28 of next year. So about a year from now. So you pre-order now, you're not gonna pay for this for a year with Hasbro Pulse. So, and I believe it's the same deal for the. They just uploaded this. Look at this.
Oh dang! That was like, wasn't that the HasLab a long time ago.
Yeah, they literally just uploaded this, bro.
Damn,
This is brand new. Look at this shit,
dude. You know, if you're cosplaying, you're happier than a pig in shit.
$300.
Buy it, Jeff.
For
and you could buy a onesie plumber outfit and go in like a Ghostbuster, like your Ghostbuster in training, dog.
And the ghost trap is separate, isn't it?
Yeah, dude.
And they uploaded the figures.
That's dope. Okay, I see what you're doing, Hasbro. You're trying to take that money.
Damn, $100 each.
No, for all the whole set.
Oh, I was gonna say
They're $25 a piece.
Yeah, not bad.
Yeah, not bad at all.
Yeah, I mean, and that's easier, like, to just fill out your shelf, especially if you're liking to, like, if you like that property and close out that movie, you could easily just get those, put those on your shelf, and be done with it. You don't even need to go. And if those come in separately, like along the line, or you backtrack, boom, done. Yo, Joe June grabbed me by my balls, dude. I was like, "Si se puedes," you know what I mean?
Hold on 1 second.
son of
a Rob, but this in his card so fast. Wait, what happened? Did you buy something?
Did you buy something?
It's March 2026 shipping date.
What?
What's the Expo Pack?
Oh, okay.
2026?
Yeah.
Wait, did you just buy that right now?
I put a pre-order in.
Oh, God, he saw the picture of that guy, and he just visualized himself with that shit.
You're fucking hilarious, Big Rob.
It's making you press the press and hold button. You know the new anti-bot measure they have?
Yeah. Wait, so you're buying the Proton pack or the fucking figures?
Proton.
Oh
wow.
God, Big Rob. Damn.
Yeah, and I can always cancel it later if I feel like it.
You ain't canceling it, dog. $300. God damn.
I do it all the time, dude. I cancel shit all the time. It's not going through though. I think it might be an error. I'm just testing, see what happens here.
Sure, you're just testing it.
Yeah, right, dude. My ass.
No, it's not going through for sure. It's like it's.
Well, probably it's because a bunch of people are trying to pre-order that shit.
Yeah, it's. Let me refresh.
Well, let's talk about Yojo June, right, guys?
Fucking Big Rob. Hey, hold on, guys.
Yeah, he's like. Fuck,
I need to pre-order this shit.
Yeah,
it's stuck. It's stuck. It literally stuck.
I told you. He said your face was priceless when you added it.
Let me try it again.
Dang, Big Rob's like just.
Yeah, it won't go through.
Oh damn!
Take a deep breath, Big Rob. It'll be okay.
I'm looking at this screen, so I was like.
I'm looking at the screen. Yeah, so let me just, while you're doing that, let me just give you a breakdown about Yojo June. So it was on Wednesday that they had the live stream. The G.I. Joe team, Emily and Lenny, they went over some of the newer figures that were going to come out. Over here, you're looking at Buddha, which is like a deluxe figure. They made him more futuristic or more along the lines of the classified line, so they gave him separate armor. They also gave him traditional armor. It just pays homage to his ancestry. Tons of swords, some guns, to keep him modern. 2 different head sculpts. Like G.I. Joe's burning on all cylinders when it comes down to Hasbro's line. I feel like G.I. Joe is like right on top, and then Marvel's, Legends. They did pretty well.
I mean, you could just say it plainly. You Joe fans, you're fucked. You fucked.
Yeah, we'll jump into Joe. We'll come back to the Transformers. It didn't work. It's not the little press hold thing. It doesn't work.
Dang. For the first time, I didn't order anything from Yojo. Well, JD, that it's all this month, so they're gonna have a live stream every week. So there's gonna be this one this week, one next week, another one. and there's going to be reveals, but there'll also be stuff for sale. Aside from this, I mean, they were giving like Slice and Dice. I feel like Ninja Force was a real dope line. I had Slice and Dice. So
can we talk about this? That stuff actually went for pre-order first before we move to the other stuff. I know the more stuff more exciting. But let's
go for it. Big Rob's like, fuck this shit, dude. I want to fucking put the pre-order in.
No, it didn't work. The button didn't work. So yeah, the Ninja. Did you ever collect Ninja Force when you were younger?
Yeah, I did. I had some of the Ninja Force figures.
I didn't realize it was Ninja Force until later on.
Yeah, I had Slice and Dice. I had freaking the new Storm Shadow. I had the Snake Eyes. Yeah, I went deep. I went like freaking deep in that line as far as like Ninja Force goes. What else did I do? Like Ralph Bonaducci, Nunchuck. I got him. Yeah, I mean, this shit's dope. When I saw these, like that 2-pack's dope. You know what they were trying to slang though was they're like put different head sculpts and they're like, oh, this could be an army build for you. I'm like, nah, you're not gonna get me to buy more Slice and Dice. To me, it's one figure, it's done, and I'll use those other like freaking accessories towards either put them on other figures or like kit bash some shit. I pick up the carded Ninja Force Storm Shadow last year. Love it. Yeah, dude. JD freaking is going back and he's like picking up those some of those O-ring figures, which are awesome, Dad. Oh, dude, Vincent. He said NF Storm Shadow is my favorite. Yeah, Ninja Force Storm Shadow is my favorite, Joe. Yeah, dude, that color scheme and everything looks dope. Then you got like okay, so this is just a repaint. The MMS came with the like that for the Cobra line for the
$75.
Yeah, for the Hiss. So they're doing a Colonel Hawk. Colonel Hawk. What up, time traveling nomad? Name's in the building. I hate that they're selling this as a repaint. But I can understand it, right? They got the mold, they got to make more out of it. They can kind of kit bash figure together and call it a younger Hulk. Wait, you're purchasing this también? Yes.
Did you just add it to your cart right in front of us?
He sure the fuck did.
You're muted too, Big Rob.
No, I removed the other stuff from the cart. Let it reset. I already pre-ordered this.
Oh. My bad.
I thought I thought he had the itis.
That's what I was like, what's going on? He's just buying all kinds of shit on the show.
I was gonna say Savascape because he couldn't buy the freaking Proton pack. Now he's just gonna buy anything. He's like, fuck it. We gotta buy something. Let's get that dopamine fix like a crack addict.
That's how that FOMO works, right?
For sure, dude. He was waiting on that hit. That hit was
tons of accessories for this guy. This is shipping November 1st at $75. I didn't give out the price.
Cut your ass off again.
No, I'm just trying to give the price points of the dates before we move. This guy's December 1st, $35. Because that's the first thing we got to at least mention is the price point of the damn dates. September for $55 on this guy. So yeah, I want to get out of this page. Go this page because this is actually the better one for the Joes. A lot more detail on this particular page.
Hey, Steve.
What up?
This is what Big Rob's been doing to you all day.
Fuck yeah. He sure has.
Shut up, Joe. So, did you buy the non-G.I. Joe stuff, Steve?
Oh, now you want to talk to me? Yeah. No, I'm just kidding.
It's me switching you in a different direction.
Yeah, this is me segueing us out of. Yeah, you know what? I started to rethink my inks because if you do like photo photography, like I haven't even dabbled in that, but it's good to have like a fireman. It's good to have like a cop because if you did photo photography, it's good to probably even like if you were looking at all these figures that come out, they're like military lines, like Action Force and stuff like that. They have like their version of a blacked out SWAT like officer. Well, now you got like police officers now too, like so you can totally army
the
build,
SWAT
like
guys, right?
yeah, or not even that, dude. These are just like regular policemen, and then you got SWAT in another line. I mean, or you just like buy one in that act in your photo photography. This guy could be the cop in like just like a Spider-Man shot, let's say, in the background. Like very few times we forget like photo photography as far as ACBA, like toy photography. Most of the time you're seeing fight scenes, you're saying like against all odds scenes and action scenes, um, and good photography. Like you see guys that kind of master that. They like can put in like a city like scape, and then in the midst of it, do the photo photography that way. So it just comes out brilliant. I think this is an excellent idea. I saw this and I was like, shit. Now I'm gonna probably go back and buy maybe 2 firemen or 1 fireman just to have, I mean, it's always cool to kind of mix a universe up, and I think GI Joe is doing it, especially with this. I dig it. I want to pick up like maybe 2 of these, like for starters, and then if they're still around, maybe just pick up like stop at a 5. Because I mean, as I army build, I do like 5, 7, 9, and I usually stop at 5 because that's enough for a team, right? Like a squad, especially like if you're doing against all odds, SWAT versus like Blade per se. Like all you need is 5 guys, and you could scatter them their remains. You know what I mean?
All you need is 5 guys.
You know what I mean?
No, I don't.
As far as toys, Jeffrey, get your mind out of the gutter. You son of a.
I was talking about the toys too.
Oh, okay.
I've never bought 5 of any toy.
Oh, hey man, you should try popping your cherry then. Look at this nitwit over here. Well, it's our boy James. Who the hell cares? You know what I mean? I love
What's
you, James.
going on, Comic Rating?
Our brother Comic Raider, keeping it real low grade. If you guys missed out on yesterday's show, I don't know what to tell you, but I can tell you right now to hit that rewind, hit that sub and notification bell for next time. I love how it comes to with the little coffee, right? And then James, and then I don't know what this is. Maybe he's laughing. Yeah, he's laughing.
He's laughing at the 5 guys.
He's laughing at what I said. I ordered the firefighter for my cousin who is just retired from the force. That's awesome. Yeah, see, and things like this, like that, like these are often obviously awesome gifts, like good mementos, especially if you're in the force. This is a good homage, because the other thing is you could get somebody to create head sculpts. So many 3D printers, so many like guys that do create head sculpts. So this is like a personable thing that you wanted to give to like a friend of yours. For sure, but dude, I'm down. I wanna eventually venture on and purchase this for sure.
Damn, man, you definitely like these. I didn't have to say a fucking word.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just kind of giving my take on it, right? Like, what do you think? Are you purchasing them or what? Are you
the real life heroes, the real life hero stuff? No, I haven't bought one. I haven't bought the Navy SEAL, the Marines, any of them. I just have so much finite space. If I start adding that stuff, that's another like $50 a pop. And there's like now like 6 of them now at this point, 6, 7 of them. And they have a lot of equipment, so they take a lot of space and money. So I felt for me it was easy to cut out the particular line of the G.I. Joe brand. I'm like, it's not the old school G.I. Joe characters. So like I don't really need them for my collection. So I'm pretty happy without them. So
sure.
I appreciate all they are. I love the coffee mug, little coffee cup touch to it. That's a fucking badass touch.
Where's the
donut? Should have did a box of fucking donuts or something. You know what I mean?
Dude, it's an insane. And you could definitely army build that because they give you the different head, right? So and you could definitely also put the helmet on with the raincoat. So you could buy like 4 of these and have different variations, right?
I'm saying.
So, but I'm not in a position anymore armor build any G.I. Joes. For me, it's just one on every G.I. Joe, no matter what it is. Like I'm buying retros and I'm buying the regular line, so it's like just one of each. That's it.
Yeah, I had to go down from like 5 army builders to like 3, And even then, I like reassess. So if I see like, oh, that's this one I can.
There is one that I might armor build, and I'm about to show you which
Damn,
one.
you just cut me off again, dog. Jeff, did you just hear that?
Quiet.
You've been gone for how many episodes? So he's just used to you not being here. He just
This mofo's fucking like, you ain't Steve, you're Skip. God damn, big Rob.
By the way, the button doesn't work, Bill.
What button?
That I tried to remove I removed all the items from the cart, and I just added a proton pack in there.
This is why Big Rob's all out of sync, because he's all discombobulated because he don't get that fucking proton pack. You know what I mean? Damn. Go ahead. Tell me about this, Big Rob, huh?
The other one they showed us was the Sergeant Slaughter Mercer 2-pack. This, I guess, it brings back the Renegades vibe. Let me read the
so what's up?
He's on a schedule, Steve. He's trying to get through this.
Toy Habit stock. I know Steve loves G.I. Joe. I never seen anybody else love G.I. Joe more than Steve. Sergeant Slaughter Mercer 2-pack brings Renegade's vibe to life with dessert camel themed Slaughter featuring the signature whistle and rug expression, alongside Mercer and inspired by his classic 80s cartoon look. Mercer includes 2 portraits, and one aggressively with sunglasses, one loaded with weapons, including massive grenade launcher, Joe Team Pack, and said intricate sculpting, blast effect, and ability, blah blah blah. This obviously, by the way, I'm getting this from toyhabits.com to check out their website, badass website. This is a pretty badass 2-pack. I like Sergeant with the desert fatigues, and it has the marine cap for the fatigues. But the Mercer guy, he's the guy we've definitely been waiting for a long time, I think, at this point.
Didn't Sergeant Slaughter have his own team?
Yeah, the Sergeant Slaughter's Marauders, and then he had the Renegade. And then he used to roll with the Renegades.
Yeah, this is part of the Renegade line.
Yo, Jeff, you want me to bring up another thing that we can have a goof on? Big
I don't
Rob?
know. You're just gonna get cut off, so I'm not gonna ask you.
so this mofo, this is a travesty. To cut my time out of talking, this mofo read the description of the fucking toy.
Yeah.
That's some shit.
He doesn't have his own words. If you have your own words, he's cutting your ass off.
I'm just reading the description. God.
Over and under on the finishing on time. Yeah, dude, he was like,
I don't know what time Big Rob has scheduled to get off. But
oh, my bad. God. All right.
Just kidding, just kidding.
But if you like weapons, this guy this 2-pack has a ton of fucking weapons.
Yeah, dude. They
that is a ton.
Armed him to the teeth.
6. Yeah. 7 guns on this 2-pack.
How many knives and other weapons?
Big Rob only has so much space. Remember, he has the classified classified scale. Shit. Hold on.
Oh, dude.
Classified scale custom flag on the way. Damn, dude. That would be
if they ever came out with a classified scale flag and I bought it, that means I'm probably divorced at that point.
Yeah, dude. I mean, if you have to buy the fucking flag, you might as well put a mattress on that bitch and sleep on that thing.
That's
like the bed. That's just giving you a sign of a fucking bed frame.
That's literally my couch, probably.
Yeah, dude.
She's like, imagine? Oh, you want to buy the flag, huh? Well, why don't you go sleep next to it, bitch?
And I'll be like, okay.
It only lays in one spot. God, Big Rob has his fucking arms around.
It'd be me and the 2 dogs laying on the flag.
Oh, dude. Yeah, this was.
I don't know. I think they're pretty bad. This is just this is part of their we call it just their digital displays, their digital renders on this particular.
Someone made one and it was
12 feet long.
Dang, that's crazy. Or 12.
No, that's longer than my couch. Is it?
Yeah.
No, it's on my couch. It's about 12 feet long. Yeah.
That's pretty dope. I mean, G.I. Joe for me, I was talking to my parents a while back, just because they live with me, right? So I was they see like items come in and they just laugh. They're like, "You're like a big kid, man," and they enjoy it, right? But then they're like,
Yeah, did you look behind you?
"For what? For what?"
You are a big kid.
Yeah, of course. This is the office, dude. I mean, I work here, but I also got to make it plentiful, dude. I have like my records here, so I play music. I have art that I eventually have to frame and
See,
hang.
you call it an office, other people call it a toy room.
You know, hey, tomato. They can say what they want, but I'm gonna tell them.
What do you call your room, Jeff?
Yeah, dude.
I call my whole apartment a fucking toy store.
You know what I was gonna say? I was gonna call it a mess. What's up now, motherfucker?
I'm not arguing with you. I'm definitely not arguing.
Even really feisty today.
I'm just joking.
Hey, I'm a bachelor.
It's all love,
yeah,
you know.
You're damn
what I mean?
right. It's a mess.
So, by the way, guys, it is Ghostbusters Day, so that's why that stuff went up
that
on
makes
Hasbro
sense.
Pulse.
What up, Hyper?
I saw the email from Hasbro Pulse, and I'm assuming I'm not getting it because there's probably a bunch of bots hitting this at the same time.
See right there, Real Fake Comics knows what the hell's what's up.
So that was live when we discovered.
What kind of business are you talking about, Fake Comics?
The type of business you don't know about, player.
Mm-hmm. He's just getting off on playing with his toys.
Yeah, dude, I cannot get through the part when after you put your address and you're gonna go to payment.
He's still on trying to get that fucking proton pack.
Yeah, I've been trying the whole time.
He's got a separate fucking screen. He's just clicking.
He don't even give a. I'm over here talking. He don't give a rat's ass, dude. He's cutting me off. He's like, I don't give a fuck, and I want to buy this fucking toy. So fuck you, Steve.
Yeah. So here's some more images on the 2-pack we already talked about. The Ninja
I'm
Force.
offended. I'm just kidding, bro.
I love the Raiden hats.
They're jokes, bro. Yeah, the hats. Lenny was saying they turn in as shields too, so you could put them in as shields and shit. This is dope. Big on Ninja Force. I have a lot of the Night Creepers. I have like 5 or 7 of them. No, 5 of them. So like I'll roll with these 2 there behind them. I'm trying to like army build maybe 2 more V-Toys Red Ninjas, and I got my Cobra Ninjas behind Storm Shadow as Polo. This shit's dope. I gotta say, like, I love the head sculpts and everything. Jeff, don't you goddamn cut me off now. I'm just, what's up? Talk to me.
If you're gonna buy a Marvel Legends at GameStop, ask them for the free foil giant size X-Men #1.
Let's see.
I'm just giving a pro tip to our fans. That's all.
Yeah, no, you're good. You're good. You're just letting it be known to the fan. Yeah, dude, these when they were doing the show, I love to see this part, like to see product in hand, the details, the sculpting, the head sculpts. G.I. Joe's like been nailing it. They've just been killing it. Like they do have some things that like their butterfly joints. They're virtually not there. Like they could improve on the butterfly joint. But other than that, everything else to me is good. The like weaponry is a little suspect because it's the plastic that they're using, like the durometer, like quality. It kind of leans to the left. You know what I mean? Like you have to use the hot water treatment to kind of get it back into place. But yeah, other than that, I mean, the imagination, the world building, the like. Classified line is supposed to be a little more on the lines of futuristic, right? Where if you were like now they introduced the retro line carded. So now if you wanted to go backwards and you were like, that's my G.I. Joe line, you can. But all this stuff is great. I mean, go ahead, Big Rob, cut me off, man. I'm just kidding.
No, I'm just checking anybody else having issues with it, bot.
No, he was actually taking his time trying to get the proton pack while you were
he's like, go for it, Steve. Chat away.
Oh, they also showed us Coast Slither, right? So the San Diego Comic-Con pack. The actual figures in hand. They're showing you how they look like, how the paint job, sculpting. posability and stuff like that. Of course, they're on stand. Doesn't mean you can actually pose them without a fucking little glue and stands. So I hate when they do that because they're basically cheating. So they're cheating. They're promoting it by showing these crazy poses, but can you actually pose them without the stand and the glue? I don't know. So we'll see about that.
You probably would want some like sticky tack because I'll tell you right now, if I knock one of these little motherfuckers over, there's a domino effect probably happening. But I have such great like poses on them, and they have to fail. I mean, everything on my desk never falls. Everything that I've posed, I got a cami that's on one leg, dude, in a punch pose, and she's been there freaking forever.
You mean the Jada one?
Yeah. She's on
the
one
Jada
leg.
ones, I have no issues with that, but I'm talking about like Hasbro's. I don't know if they're the best when it comes to standing up, like kicking and stuff like that.
True. Yeah.
All right, so we kind of went over that one a bit. It's just nice to see on hand stuff.
Ooh, who's there?
Nobody.
Another package?
Right
No. This being jerk. So this is showing you the quickly. Blah, blah. Let's skip some of these images. We already kind of went through their stuff. There is another part of the actual stream that was big deal, and that was the HasLab part. Well, I got another page for that one. I just wanted to see. Well, here's the reference to the actual Ninja Force figures from back in the day.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah. Wow, someone got an unpunched one?
Who's doing the DMX suppression in the background?
It's Khaleesi and Boba.
Yeah, dude, they're getting down.
You think it's a motherfucking game? Nice. So that car shows you exactly where Hasbro could go if they wanted to. That's all the figures from the Ninja Force line. So,
Dude, there's so many fucking characters. They can go any direction they want.
Yeah, this could go out get out of control really fast.
Well, I feel like it already has. It already.
Yeah,
I mean, they're well over 100 figures now. So I mean, for me, dude,
yeah, they're touching Ninja Force, and yeah, hold and stop and say hi to my fellas and Jeff.
What up, guys? Thanks, guy.
And Jeff. Yeah. Heck yeah, guys.
How's New York?
He's still waiting for his Ram Man.
Damn, Big Rob put you on.
Why you gotta? Why?
He said
it. Yeah, dude, you so old guy. Who'd you freaking Ram Man? Dude, that's some fucking foul shit, Jeff. I just gotta go sign.
So. Oh, this is the other build of the other. So this guy's new, right?
The fuck.
The green shirt. This is from the retro line, right? This is like a early.
Yeah, army builder.
Early images of the army builder. We'll discuss it more in detail later on when it actually goes up and stuff. But
these are just the grunts.
Yeah, these are just kind of like grunts. Yeah, Gaiuch. I mean, what's not to like about Gaiuch, Jeff? Gaiuch is, everything in a man and more, man. Like when I think the epitome, I look at Gaiuch, but you're over here disrespecting my man's name. You know what, man? When we get off this show, there's gonna be consequences and repercussions, Jeff. I mean it, damn it.
Why am I getting thrown under the bus here?
Because, dude, you got to get a little something. Big Rob's been treading me this whole damn show.
You got to catch some strays eventually.
Dude, I was like this. It just big Rob was like, I'm just kidding, Big Rob.
It's smoking crack.
It's to add the levity to the show, brother. Come on.
So you said because I didn't watch the stream. You said they mentioned a tease of the HasLab, and it said it was cold, right, or some shit like that.
Yeah. So at the end, you know how Lenny and Tony went over and showed that figure, right? So Emily felt like she should do the same thing. At the very end, there was snowfall in the back, and she's like, "Our next HasLab, she's like, it's going to be a cold, a cold winter or whatever." She said something like to that effect. So along the lines, well, I mean, people, I think it's going to be because you got to go now back to the Joes. I think it's going to be the Snowcat for sure. I mean, that or either a bigger vehicle of like something in the snow. But to me, I just think Snowcat. I've already seen like mixed reviews. Some people are like too small for a HasLab.
Yeah, I think it is too small.
Yeah, and then other people are like, nah, just right.
Well, it depends on how much you want to spend. That's why.
Right? Yeah, I mean, this probably has to be under the $300 range. I mean,
Well, so let's look at the difference here. So thanks to Toy Habits, they created a whole article on this, gave us some images to compare. So
yes,
you look at the actual toy, it's very, very small compared to the action figure. There's not a lot of space, but the actual box art, you can see it's a lot bigger. You can actually fit 2 characters in the cockpit and 2 characters in the back. So there's a lot more space. So if you build the HasLab Snowcat as this particular scale from the actual images, it might work as a HasLab because it has to be a lot bigger in scale. But if they try to build it to the actual toy, where it was way undersized compared to the action figures, then it's not a HasLab. That should have been just a regular release, sell it for $120 and get it over with.
Sure.
But here's the actual.
I think in this sense they'll do it right. You probably want to do like 2 big ass truck tires, soup it up, make it bigger than the Vamp, and then the treads on the tank, make them a little like further apart instead of trying to get them in similarity, so that at least there's a little bit more meat to the toy, and then you just you don't need the snow job because you have snow job.
There's the size.
Yeah, this is so. What is this? This is a concept.
I wish it was a Warhawk. That would have been dope.
This is a concept from
How big is the box?
Yo Rah Rah Sticks. A custom made from Joe Rah Rah classified series Snowcat. So Joe Rah did, and it was modeled by Steve Toys at S3 Toys. This is an actual. Somebody did this on the side as a personal project and created basically a vintage collection, a classified collection Snowcat, and I think that's pretty good in size. But my opinion, I think even at this scale, it's too small for a HasLab. Unless you're going to sell it for cheap, like for like $180, something like that, $150. Because if you're going to ask everybody to pay $350, $400 for this, it's too small. The his tank was bigger, and you charge like less than $400 for the his tank.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like when you look at the treads of the his tank, let me see. Yeah, that's going to be kind of small because if you look at the his tank, their 2 treads are just a fraction of that. I mean, you're going to virtually try to like make the his tank look like a Snowcat in that sense, or the vice versa, right? You're going to have to beef up that Snowcat to make it look a little bit bigger. Yeah. And then the tank treads it's just going to be off-putting. I would have to agree with some of what the community is saying as far as the toys community. They're just saying that's too small for a HasLab, which I mean you're never going to be able to please everybody. But JD also brought up the Havoc. I mean, if you really wanted to cater, because basically people buy G.I. Joe, the Havoc would probably be what is that?
Oh, the Havoc.
Yeah. I mean,
I'm sorry, which one was that? I don't remember that.
I think that's the Cobra vehicle. I mean, in most terms, you know that they're probably going to go G.I. Joe because we're going to get the Rattler soon. So if you go back and forth, you got to add to G.I. Joe. But when you think about it, everybody likes Cobra. Everybody likes the Army builders, the colors of Cobra. Because G.I. Joe is
vehicle, dude.
Okay, I mean, fuck, man. I mean, I was trying to theorize, but since you just took the wind out of my sails, I'll go. Just go fuck myself. Just kidding, Big Rob.
So that's the Havoc that Steve talked about. It does have a little hovercraft.
Oh yeah, that looks cool.
Cool, dude. He loves my responses on text. So
you're
okay.
expecting Big Rob to give me a little more context and a little more chitter chatter.
You know I don't. God damn it.
Like what's up, Big Rob? Nothing. Good. Doing good. Damn, dog. Big Rob, I love you, brother. You're my man, 50 grand. You know that. And then there's Jeff. You're my man, 50 grand too.
I know there's Jeff.
Only only you didn't give Guyuch the freaking Ram Man. So what I gotta tell you,
You still have that Ram Man, Jeff?
I have my Ram Man. Son of a bitch.
At this point in time, I mean, I would probably just give it to Guyuch in good faith.
I'm pretty sure the other Ram Man was sold like fucking years ago. Years and years before I even did.
You hear that Guyuch? He sold it.
I already told him. I was like, it was probably sold before I ever joined Team Nerd Herd. And you know where I would have sold it to.
Oh, so we forgot also to mention that Hasbro did tell us that basically the Rattler is coming in at the end of the month. So if you pre-order the Rattler, it is coming in at the month. I know Steve did, and I did. I think nobody else.
JD did too.
He did as well? Okay. So we all should be getting our Rattler very, very soon. I wonder what kind of packaging. Are they going to go with the same kind of that Black Series? I'm not into that whole Black Series vibe packaging they did for the last
son of a bitch.
I
got the rest of the fucking chat talking about Ram Man.
Cobra!
If it was HasLab, I wish they would have went with vintage packaging on all the HasLabs.
Yeah, that would be dope.
Because the box would have been so much more doper.
Yeah. I mean, I have them in the closet right here, like on this end, both boxes, and I have my ramen toy boxes. I'm like, what am I gonna do here, dude? These things are gonna be huge. But I can't wait. I mean, the Rattler, I'm gonna have to make room for because I don't know where the heck I'm gonna put it.
So I'm already contemplating, dude. I'm already thinking that I'm gonna trim down my G.I. Joe collection in the room and just bag up a bunch of shit and just make my collection display a lot smaller for G.I. Joe.
So they're going to storage now?
At least I'm thinking like half of the G.I. Joe collection is going to go to storage because I got to make room for that Rattler. That Rattler is way too badass to like.
Yo, Leslie said,
just make room for just the Rattler. I'm sure you got a shit ton of shit you need to make room for.
Yeah, well, dude, I have all these fucking these bikes, right, and shit like that. It's like I gotta.
Yeah, because you're buying all these Mondo toys, dog. Like,
no. The G.I. Joe. It's just G.I. Joe stuff. That whole shelf is just G.I. Joe basically.
Yeah,
there's two places for random shit.
I got two from bookshelf to bookshelf. Like, there's one right here from wall to the other side of the wall. Up the top is all G.I. Joe, dude. And I have like these things in bins. I haven't even opened up all the other dope shit I got to put them in these little cubby holes. That's why I only buy Cobra JD's. Hey man, JD.
JD.
Maybe JD's right, but then there's always some dope Joes. You know that, JD. You know there's some dope G.I. Joes.
Yeah, JD, mind your business, bro.
Yeah, dude. And you missed out on the Savasque. You missed out on the fucking what's this thing called? The helicopter again that I bought.
JD's like the Joes. They're like Asians. They all look alike.
Oh, all right. Let's move away from G.I. Joe and let's talk about Steve's other passion, Street Fighter Vita. I know. It's this came out this week. I pre-ordered mine from BBTS. I'm pretty sure Steve got his from BBTS as well.
Oh, for sure I did.
And third quarter of this year, $30. So this guy's actually coming out. Well, that's Storm Collectibles though. The Sagat from Storm Collectibles. But yeah, so this is the next one up from Jada. My Blanca's on my way, Steve. I'm getting that Blanca coming up on my way now.
From Big Bad Toy Store.
Yeah, I cashed in the pile of loot to pay for the shipping. So I got a pile of loot box coming in.
So like now I forget with the pile of loot, is the shipping still $4 or no? No,
no,
right?
It's
they do it at a weight.
I paid like $24.
Yeah.
Damn.
But it's a ton of stuff in the box. That's why.
Yeah, I put my Joe Higashi in pile of loot, and normally I try to accrue it, but a lot of the stuff that's going to come now is towards the quarter, so then I'll accrue it and pile it up so that I can have it. Because I only sent one pile of loot item. I did that twice already, dude. I was like, nah, I'm not going to wait. Fuck that. I want my Joe Higashi. And then part of my mail call, too, like that I got a Shanks from SH Figure Arts. But yeah, I mean, this Vegas fucking sick, dude. When we saw it at WonderCon, it looked great.
Yeah, I have the Bandai one. There's no Storm collectible version out, but the Bandai one it's good. It's great paint job as a Bandai, but I think it's a little too skinny. This one looks a little better on the muscular type of the body.
Yeah, the musculature looks great.
Yeah, I think the Bandai one's too skinny.
Yeah, Vega looks sick, dude. Jada's been like, to think that we're only missing T-Hawk, Zangief, freaking Honda, and Akuma, I think, right?
Well, they all have
and
them already.
And Balrog. We're missing only 5 figures that are going to be coming up
from Super.
From Jada, yeah. That's it. After that, they're done. But
they already been sculpted and painted, right? They already have the protos on those.
Yeah, we've already seen those and everything. I might have to pick up this one up, loving using Vega in the game. Yeah, for sure, dude.
I fucking hated fighting Vega. Fucking cheap ass moves.
You know what? JD hates playing me Ken, dude, because I always hand it to him. You know, I hand him the L. Ain't that right, JD? Just kidding.
All right, so looking great. Definitely happy to see this one. I can't wait for the rest. The funny part is between Storm, because I just got I don't know if you saw it last time, but I think I showed it on the show that I got the Storm Collectibles Blanca. That's a big ass figure.
Yeah, I didn't get that, but that shit looks dope for sure.
If you're buying the Storm Collectibles, the Blanca's the one to get.
Yeah, I wanted to get it, but I haven't committed because there's only certain Storm Collectibles I'm buying now. And what I'm doing now is I'm just doing SNK, basically King of Fighters now.
Oh yeah.
Just for the simple fact that I feel like the articulation is better on those figures. Some Street Fighter figures, like the Street Fighter Ryu, the one I just bought, the torso, dude, it comes out so easily. You can't do shit with that figure. But then you got fucking Blanca coming in. That's a fucking beautiful figure. Or Fei Long. That's what I hate.
I need to get that Fei Long, yeah.
That Fei Long is sick. Or like Skullomania. But this Ryu that I have, I'm trying to fucking ditch it like the plague, dude. I'm trying to ditch it like I'm trying to ditch meeting James up again. What's up, James?
Damn.
I'm just kidding.
Damn, other people's just catching strays.
JD, you gonna take that? He's just salty because I kicked his ass on Street Fighter, dude.
This guy also dropped that BBTS. This is a Predator Hunting Grounds Ultimate Samurai Predator action figure. $45.99, October 2025. This is from the animation, right?
Yeah, it has to be. I don't remember seeing this ever.
Did you watch this animation? I watched the first 2 or 3 episodes, like
Hulu
scenes. Yeah, on Hulu, the scenes, because they go through like Viking and then Samurai and then like somebody from the Force, Like I think that like
He looks
the army
badass.
or something like that. Yeah, this shit looks clean. NECA always comes out with like great like paint applications, and like their sculpt is they nail it. And they're getting better with their like articulation, like with their plastic usage. Like you don't get breakage like you did before.
Yeah, the old Nickus.
Yeah, the old NECAs would snap on you, dude. There's a Viking Predator. No, brother. So basically, they're well, yeah. I mean, technically, there's a predator in each like era. So there's this like mother. She's like a head of a Viking tribe and stuff like that, and they're going to like pillage. And there's this freaking predator that's there, and it just starts freaking mowing down people. And yeah, and she's like one of the survivors. And then it goes into like a Japan, feudal Japan, and like samurai and versus like ninjas. And there's like a ninja that ends up like staying alive, and they capture him. And then they go into like this, I guess somebody in the Air Force or something like that. But dude, it's great on Hulu. Check it out. Yeah, see here, right here, Sticks Boy.
I know what I'm watching tonight at work.
Yeah, dude. I'm gonna have to check that out, dude. I promise you. And although it's animation, dude, let's just say like a mature audience, dude. They like heads go flying. You see blood. You see spines.
But I feel like the movies are starting to go that way too.
Yeah, dude. Speaking of movies, I can't wait to see Bring Her Back. I'm gonna go this afternoon probably and watch a scary movie, dog. Sorry, veering off.
I'll Bring Her Back. Oh, okay.
I want to go watch the Karate Kid Legends, and then but I originally wanted to go watch Bring Her Back, but I got the times mixed up. So,
what did you think of Karate Kid?
I dug it a little too fast.
Not enough background details on the people that they're fighting, and then the fights went too fast.
The love interest too. Like
yes.
You just kind of pushed it on it was nothing like the regular Karate Kid with Jaden Smith. There was a bunch of like dialogue where with the Karate Kid Legends, it was just all in the
too straightforward.
Yeah, it's still good though, but I would have wanted him to train a little more with Daniel San too. Daniel San. I'm all giving it away. Sorry, my bad, dude.
Spoiler alert. So yeah, finish this guy up. So it's $46, October 2025 EBTS.
Is there a San Francisco Predator? Sassy.
So I haven't touched. We haven't followed up with Super 7 in a while. There's not been much going on. A lot of sad news out of Super 7, right? So
yeah.
Right now, actually, this is the first new thing I've seen in a while. They're going to be at San Diego Comic-Con. They're going to have a booth. They said
they're still going to be there, even though they cut back so bad.
No, so all the toy companies are going to be there. There is no holding back NECA, and all the bad news, all that bullshit will be on Wednesday. Excuse me. Can you do that later, dude?
She's like, get the fuck off the stream so we can go do our taco thing.
Dang.
That's even funnier.
I got your back too, Leslie. Damn, girl. Yeah, babe. Like, dude, she just paid me no mind. She was like, "Fuck Steve too."
So yeah, they're all going to be there. The word is that everybody's going. I don't know if Sideshow's going because those bastards have been missing the last 4 years at this point. So I wish Sideshow would go back, but I don't think they're going to go back anytime.
Yeah, I honestly wish, like, of all the ones that left, like that one would come back, because that was like, that's the best, one of the best things about Comic-Con is seeing all the display, the huge fucking like piece of floor that they got. Like, bro, I really miss that.
It was such a big booth. I'm surprised San Diego Comic-Con doesn't give them a break on price point to get that booth.
Yo,
what's up, Rough Shot?
He said,
"Thanks for tuning in.
Hey, what you taking? Thank you for popping in, brother. We appreciate it." Surprised they haven't went out of business yet. To be honest, they should stick to large figures only. I think they should just stick with their apparel, because that's how they really started, was with apparel, and then they got the certain toy licenses. I mean, they were making vinyl figures like they used to, and then they started with reaction. Like they got that license, and then they just started producing more reactions. Because before, from what I remember, it was like with like NECA and Funko, they used to have reaction figures too.
Now they actually have competition in the reaction space too.
Yeah, that's the problem. Yeah. And the funny thing is, like, the reaction stuff, the shirts, that's all the cheaper stuff that they can make. And it would be better for their small business. But those bigger figures, which they're fine, but that's what's costing them money.
The Ultimate stuff that you drop.
Yeah.
I mean,
the Disney stuff too.
Well, they already lost the Disney stuff.
Jack. What's going down here?
Yeah.
No, they already lost the license for Disney. So.
Well, that makes sense.
So this is a new one. It's a nice one too. This is the White Stripes 2-pack. Get Behind Me, Satan edition. Pretty badass packaging. I like. We could totally like. I'm surprised they haven't moved into vinyl like Mondo did, Super 7, because I think that would probably fit their brand somewhat. They could pair up with reaction figures a lot, because I go to record stores and I'll see a lot of their reaction stuff in there because it goes well with the vinyl.
Hey, Big Rob, you're having a performance issue.
Yeah. I know that stupid thing. It just crashed. I can close it for now. I'll deal with it later.
Just stop clicking on the fucking proton pack.
No, it's that stupid. It's that stupid bot. Their brand new bot button. I don't know. I know Steve probably know. I don't know if you used it lately, Jeff, but you
gotta hold it down.
And it's getting stuck on that button. It's just not moving forward. All right. So the White Stripes, pretty simple action figures, obviously, but with the reaction stuff, it's all about the card. You're going to keep these figures. Look at the beautiful back of this card. They're a card stock. Beautiful paint job on the card. It'll go nicely if you have that particular vinyl, right? $40 though. Is it more expensive when I see? This product is subject to 8% tariff fee.
Damn.
It's available now. So I wonder if that tariff fee is added to the store, or if you go to the store in San Diego or San Francisco, I wonder if that tariff fee is also added to in person.
I wouldn't doubt it.
That'd be fucked up, dude.
I'm pretty sure. Well, I mean, it's tariffed on all the products, so it doesn't matter where the fuck they sell it, online, in person. It's still got tariff.
Yeah.
Yeah, I get it, Rough Shot. I get it.
Yeah, everybody, we're all big collectors around here. Of course, everybody in the chat as well. And money, it gets spread around. It gets spread thin. So Super 7 usually is going to be one of the ones get left behind. All right. Another fucking Chucky from Mesco. I don't know how many Chuckies they produced in the last 3 years. I lost track. This one is just the Snurling Chucky. Get the fuck out of here. The Snurling Chucky? This is the version of...
Sneering Chucky.
This is
stupid.
Dude.
You said the Sneering Chucky? Get the fuck out of here.
That's what they call it. That's the name of it. Snurling Chucky. Because he's fucking grimacing in his face.
Yeah, he does look a little ticked off.
He
does look a little pissed.
I still one of the dumbest fucking concepts for a movie, like a toy's trying to kill you. But it's a fucking toy.
Yeah, but you never, dude. Like you live with a bunch of toys, Big Rob. Imagine if those fucking.
I hold that bitch down and with a fucking machete, piece by piece by piece by piece by piece. Let me
a
see
bunch of them. A bunch of them.
Hey, yeah, easy. I'm fucking 6'1", 300 pounds. They're gonna take me down? No.
Dog, the bigger one.
It's like 100 men versus a gorilla.
You might see that dragonfly fly in the hallway and hit you upside your head. Then what?
Yeah, the dragon, it's like Godzilla against the military. Yeah, it might pinch, but eventually Godzilla's going to win. It's just a matter of time.
No. There's 100 men versus a gorilla.
The gorilla's still going to win.
Look at James. Say it to his face. You're telling me, James, to say it to Big Rob's face or what? Start some shit or what? Didn't you see Ready Player One? Chucky
Fuck
fuck you
that
up.
bitch up
Yeah,
in 2 seconds.
He's like, I kicked that bitch.
now,
I'll pun his ass.
now I side with my man James. Yeah. How many Chuckies? Let me see. How many Chuckies can one person buy that aren't different? TV show revived Chucky. Mezco Chucky got a big head. Dude, he's headstrong. You just punt that little Nerf ball down the hallway and close the door. Call it a day.
Oh,
Speaking of dolls, you guys hear about the Annabelle doll?
Yeah, I was gonna bring that. I got up from it.
Bro.
Full of shit. Fucking douchebag.
No mames way. Imagine if it fell in the freaking Goodwill and then it got like transferred
They
somewhere around.
fucking hit that doll. They're so full of shit, dude.
They hit that doll. All of a sudden, it makes its way to fucking San Diego.
Bro,
Big
I
Rob
saw.
on a
I heard
mail
you
call
talking
comes
about
out
it.
of this. I got no. Big Rob comes in with the
But guess
mail
what?
call.
It's still just
He's
a
all-
fucking doll. You grab her from
he's
the
all-
neck and say, "Fuck you."
He's also, it's a demon. It's a demon dog. So he comes
Well,
out.
we'll
he's
see
all,
each other in
"Dude."
hell, demon.
So he picks up the head and he's like, "Hey man," he's all, "I got this vintage Raggedy Andy doll." He's all, "For a steal," and then you're like freaking SpongeBob. That
Well,
night
I get
later.
motherfucking Scarecrow to help me out here, motherfucker.
Yeah, I mean, unless he comes for that ass too. Let me give
Inja.
shout outs to my girl Inja, the beheader. Inja. She said
My
Chucky
bad.
doesn't.
What up, Ninja?
He's all sneering.
He doesn't look like he's sneering either.
Hey yo, Inja. Yeah, he looks like he's buck tooth. You know what I mean?
Oh my goodness.
Oh my god, yeah. Don't give him ideas, dude.
Have you guys seen the Megan doll?
Yeah, dude, that
Oh,
thing.
the
is-
life
Bro,
size
that
one?
shit is as tall as a fucking person.
Yeah,
No, it's life size, right?
Yeah.
yeah, it's a life size doll. Dude.
I saw someone unbox it, and that shit was like taller than her. I was like, damn.
All
I wonder
right.
how much that costs.
If you want another doll, $100. Mezco is just playing with your mind at this point.
Yeah, I had to stop doing mezcos, dude. I was like, I'm in the transition of not getting rid of all of them, but I've gotten rid of
In
them.
my opinion, you already have the best Mezco ever done, the robot. So
What? Oh yeah, I have the
Mech.
I'm gonna keep that, the mech, for sure.
yeah, that's the best one they ever did. All right, we're gonna turn the page to a little softer situation here. So this is Toy Fan Zone. So I got good news. This website is legit. I Trish actually follow up on my suggestion, and she went in there and bought the the case of the Ewoks from Star Wars Celebration. She got
Heck
it from
yeah,
retail
Trish.
pretty much, and she got them in. She showed me they were there. I don't know. I don't know if she opened them or not, but
I think she's gonna open the ones that she did want, and then she might keep the other ones sealed.
well, no, they're blind boxes though. You can't tell.
No, there were certain ones that I think she bought separately.
Oh yeah. No, she bought. I know
The
she
one with
bought
the windows.
Yeah, she bought the Kinesi and the Wicked from eBay.
She wants to
But-
open those, but she doesn't want to open the mystery box yet.
I know
Oh,
it's because the
dude,
case
great
is nice. So she bought from this website. It works. This is the only website that I know that imports the Hot Toys, like basically Funkos. Nobody else that I know on Sideshow used to do it. BBTS used to do it. Disney Store used to do it. But they stopped doing it. In ToyFanZone.com is the only one that I know that at this point ships to the US and stuff. This is one of their new products. This is the Hot Toys SpongeBob SquarePants Cosby Collection. You get the whole case of it for about $150. You're a SpongeBob guy. This is pretty badass. They come as mystery box, but if you buy the case, obviously you're gonna get the whole set. Unless there's a chase, and you might be short somebody. You can get the chase instead.
Damn, those look dope.
Glow in the dark on the Patrick. Is that synthetic hair on top? Yeah, it is.
Yeah, dude, that's sick. SpongeBob. Every time I think of SpongeBob, I always think of like certain episodes, like where he's like falling, and Patrick tells him something, and he's like, "I did it!" with his freaking umbrella. I did it.
Lion
Patrick's a dumbass with his Patrick's
Those fucking eyes, bro.
Yeah, this is sick, dude. I mean,
Hungry.
who would have thought? Who would have thought that you would get hooked up with like
Handsome Squidward.
Wow.
Oh shit, handsome Squidward.
It's Chad Squidward.
Yeah. Who would ever think that you'd be into a lot of this stuff now, Big Rob, too? Because you started collecting Labubu sometimes, and like some of those other like Pop Mart things, right?
Yeah, well, didn't you? If you watched last episode, you would have seen that I actually opened one last episode. I got the Coca-Cola one, and I did open the other two, Jeff.
Oh, did you?
Yeah. So
yesterday I was at the mall and I was picking up. I was getting my glass replaced for my phone, and I saw the Pop Mart vendor there, but I saw a line forming, and I was like, "What's this line?"
You should have jumped in, bro. You could have easily flipped those.
I didn't even think about it because it was getting longer, and I was like, "Fuck, man, I don't want to be in a line." Then I saw what was in the front, and I was like, "Oh shit!" I was like, "The vendor," and then I was like, "Should I get in line?" I was like, "Nah, fuck it." I was like, "I gotta go," but I probably could have.
That's what happened to me. I saw we were at the mall, me and Les, and I saw the vendor, and I see everybody lining up. I ran to the fucking line, dude.
Ooh, motherfucker.
Because the Labubus, like the one I got, I paid $21 for a blind box. You could easily flip those for $60.
Hell yeah, got some for that ass, Jeff. I got something for that ass, not Jeff James. You're so important, I don't even know your name. Your mom.
I was like, son of a bitch, why am I getting this straight?
You know what? You both get some. Come get it. Come get it.
Steve's been so angry this whole episode. This is the This is the Hot Toys Disney Stitch Cosby Plush keychain.
Oh, they must have spelled that wrong.
Yeah,
Plush. It's Plush.
I'm pretty sure this guy's from Hong Kong who's doing this website, and he's getting all this stuff. He doesn't get a lot of product, and he puts it on his website. And he actually ships to the U.S. for a reasonable price too. He's not charging up the ass for the shipping either. Okay. So,
yeah, he's doing volumes, not individually. That's why.
So this one's pretty good. It's if you're into Stitch. I love the new film. The new film was awesome. On his way to the $1 billion. It's gonna be the first $1 billion picture of the year.
I hope so.
And it looks like it. It's on his way. I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty confident at this point. So Stitch really hot right now. I wish I would have got the popcorn bucket. So I didn't bring it up. I should have brought it up, but we'll talk about it in a second here. But
oh, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, hold on 1 second. So this is different. There's a lot of different colors. These are pretty cool. Very popular. If you're into the whole keychain thing, this is definitely up your alley. Remember, this is a Toy Fans Zone. A lot of great stuff. A lot of other great Stitch stuff going on. They had a Toy Story set going as well. They have the Star Wars stuff that I bought from Japan.
Yeah, you still have all that stuff.
Yeah, it's there. So they're so far it's the only website I know of that sells this stuff and ships it to the U.S. So it's once again it's toysfanzone.com. Check them out. All right, yeah. So I don't think that I guess I should pull up an image of Galactus.
Do you know how much that damn thing costs?
$80.
Bro,
I know that's gonna definitely stop scalpers.
No, it isn't.
I think it will, to be honest.
No, I honestly don't think so because I'm pretty sure.
How much was the Stitch? The Stitch was big. Bucket? Yeah, so this fucker right here. Is there a better image?
It's like 17.5 inch tall, 20 inches wide. That's fucking crazy.
That's a whole lot of popcorn.
That's a whole lot of head.
It's a big size popcorn bucket. So I'm assuming this shit's the size of a human head. An actual size of a human head.
I'm pretty sure it's more.
And I think the lights do light up, I believe.
You'll be like Al Snow with the head, dude. Your own little Galactus.
I believe the eyes slide up, and I wonder if it makes sounds at this point for $80.
No, I think the eyes light up.
I know the eyes light up. I wonder if it makes sounds too. You know?
I don't think it makes sounds. I didn't hear that it did, but maybe it
Eater
does.
of all worlds for $80, dude. I mean, it should be
right. I like.
There has to be something more than just the glowing eyes.
I like the Herbie tray. They give you it's basically a tray where you can put your stuff in there.
This looks really cool though.
And it's big scale to that Herbie.
Did anybody know how much this one cost? Because I didn't hear.
It's gonna be the same. I bet you. It's gonna be like $70.
Fuck.
They're getting crazy with the popcorn shit. Fucking.
They're not slowing down either.
They're taking Disney's cue on the popcorn. I'm surprised the theaters took this long, but it started last year really, and now they're getting flipped. So this is going crazy. So Disney in the theaters now. So they're actually going to have little mini action figures as well, and then the cups.
It's not the Dune. It's not the Dune one.
the old switcheroo, as we call it.
So,
I mean, but honestly, I mean, it looks badass because it's so pretty much comic accurate.
20 inches wide, 15 inches tall, dude.
Is it 15? I thought it was 17 and a half.
I see 15 here. Maybe I'm wrong.
That's insane.
No, so yeah, you're right. 17 and a half. I couldn't. It was too blurry. 17 and a half and 20 inches wide.
That's fucking huge.
Taller than a Hot Toy, bro.
It's kind of crazy.
Dude, imagine that. How much is that's going to sell off the market?
This is going to be $160 on eBay.
Yeah.
At least 150.
Yeah, at a minimum 150 on it. But the problem for Jeff, you might be able to get it because you're not going to the con. But I'm going to be at the con, so I am not going to be able to get it.
Wait, FF comes out the same weekend?
Same fucking week.
There's no way I'm going to get this. You know that fucking line is going to be ridiculous to try to get this.
No, but if you go to your local movie theater like the AMC or Regal,
but that's what I'm saying. At any of those, there's going to be a line just for this.
Just you gotta go in the morning.
100%. Yeah, I guess I could do that.
Yeah,
I mean, you're not going to If you're not going to Comic-Con, you might as well get it. Are you would you slang this, Jeff, or are you going to keep it for yourself?
I would like to keep it, but I don't know if I'm willing to spend $80 on a popcorn bucket.
Oh, there you go. So the Hershey's $80 as well.
You were right.
And the car,
the Fantastic Car, is $50.
$50. Those little action figures got to be $20 a piece. Man,
yeah, they've got to be $20, $25 each.
And the cups got to be the same by 20. Dude, that's gonna be expensive.
Oh yeah, because they're gonna have like the tiki cups as well, and
the little action figures as well. Oh, this is the badass ones from AMC.
Yeah, the totem. That's what I meant. Totem.
Yeah, that Johnny Storm one.
They're gonna have a killing.
Yeah, we're gonna be
job at the theater ASAP.
I got movie tickets for Thursday night, I believe at 7. But I luckily I'm not gonna watch it on IMAX. At least the first time I watch it, because I just want to go because I gotta go from the con back home, and then I'm gonna go to the Cinépolis right next to my house, and that's where I'm gonna watch it. So,
damn, dude. You're living your best life. GT Key Comics with the keys to the comic community is in the building. This? What's cracking, brother? Thumbs up. Damn, Big Rob. Cool. You had a great trip in Hawaii. You're gonna have a great trip in San Diego. You're gonna go balls deep in some freaking spending también. Jesus.
I know.
You got a sickness. I worry for you, dog.
Hello, who's talking?
He's like, bitch, look in the mirror.
I am. I'm handsome. No, I'm just kidding. Oh, dude, can't get into this.
What is that?
Yeah, wow. Dude. If you, JD, you get into this, dude. This is a whole new I'm
crazy.
Sure, I know. Our boy J2, is into like posters and into like popcorn buckets. Like he usually slangs these on the side or even keeps them from his own But yeah, I mean, he would be all over this. I guarantee you.
No, Hyper, I would not put popcorn in this shit, bro.
No.
Nah, dude.
Yeah,
You're ruined when you put popcorn and butter in that shit. It's over, man.
Yeah, dude. The chances of you cleaning that sucker out is over. Looking forward to the movie, but I'm good on this movie merch. Yeah, for sure, dude. I got all that other money's like basically going somewhere else.
It's an AMC at the con. Yeah, they're probably going to have this at the con too.
Yeah, I would imagine. Hold on real quick.
Because they have a booth at the con. They had one last year. I know Jeff went crazy at the AMC booth last year.
Hey, I didn't go that crazy. I only bought like 2 or 3 things.
You bought out the booth. What are you talking
about? Hey, look, I'm not a big popcorn bucket collector, but that's like a very Disneyland thing.
Oh yeah,
those Disney fans that go to Disneyland all the time, they're always buying popcorn buckets. So this is like in that same vein. The only popcorn bucket I've ever purchased is that bat signal.
Yeah, I remember.
So I mean that's the only thing, and that's because it fucking lights up and it actually works.
I have the Black Widow one.
Oh, okay, I lied. I have the Wolverine one too. But I got that for free.
Oh yeah, because
I got fucking ripped off at. I don't even want to.
Oh,
son of a bitch, giving me PTSD.
I forgot about that.
Hell yeah, dog.
I have the Ant-Man mask popcorn bucket. I still have that shit.
Oh, Jeff.
All right, let's move on for the popcorn bucket.
Jeff was over here about to fucking spontaneously combust.
So pissed off.
So, my opinion, this is a big one for Mondo. This came out of nowhere. This was presented at Monsterpalooza last weekend, and they were like, okay, they showed it on Friday, and it's available on Tuesday. They gave us like a 4-day warning. This is coming up. Limited to 1,000. I am surprised it's even still up, to be honest. I think the last Beastman sold out pretty quickly. This is the vintage version, the classic variant of Beastman. It's $275. There is a tariff charge of like $25 plus taxes and shipping, right? The shipping is like expensive too, like $25 for shipping. So
damn.
So all that, I think in the end, it's like $350. Of course, you can always get yourself on a payment plan if you want to do that. Badass Beastman, tons of head swaps. The vintage collection head swaps, and this one is the cartoon version, the one it's actually wearing. I got it, Raging. So I got that one. The sword, the cup, the turkey leg. You got the whip, this gun, extra hands. Pretty badass. The only thing that's actually mixed media is the loincloth. I'm sorry, loincloth.
Yeah, he said Beastman never washed loincloth. Never. Yeah.
But the rest of it is sculpted. The rest is plastic sculpted.
This looks pretty dope. Hella dope. Damn, dude. He looks like a fucking wrestler in that suit.
He's a beast. He's big too for a Mondo.
Yeah. Damn, Big Raw, like, I don't know how you do it, but you got damn, he's bigger than freaking
Trapjaw. Yeah, he's massive. He's a beast.
And I've seen your Trapjaw at your house, man. That shit's freaking dope. Crazy.
There you go.
Dang, all the freaking cartoon head sculpts put together.
Yeah, or you can do the action figure version. Yeah, because I missed out on the last Beastman. Like, I'm not missing out on this one.
Yeah, for sure. This one looks actually better though when you think about it.
Yeah, I'm glad I waited and got this one stuff.
Yeah.
Mondo, people have done, huh?
I was reading Damon's comment. Mondo kills it. I have He-Man, Skeletor, Hordak. Haven't moved past those 3 yet.
They just relisted Hordak too, Traveling Nomad. They had a few left, I guess, and it's up there. There's not a lot left, I believe, but they're up there.
Dude, I'll do the 1 in 12 scale figures that they're going to probably come out with, because that He-Man looked dope.
All of the 2000X versions, yeah, dude,
Yeah.
those are probably going to be a hundo. I'm thinking, but the packaging on those are badass. I know they're going to be badass.
Yeah. I'll probably rock with that for sure, because I missed out on the Ghostbuster ones. I didn't know they were 112. I didn't know they were 112. Had I known that, I probably would have jumped on and got the cartoon ones.
Have you seen the packaging?
Yeah, it looks dope.
The packaging is the best packaging I've ever seen from Mondo. Is the Ghostbusters packaging. Here's the original version, the Mondo version, which is great too.
Yeah, the colors are a lot more lighter on this one, more vibrant.
Yeah. Why does the other Beastman look like he's in like a band? He's got his makeup on.
Yeah, he does. He does look like that.
Tons of great images here on Mondo's website with his new Beastman. He's still available, all for pre-order. I believe he's dropping in December. I'll double check here in a second. That's a pretty cool face sculpt right there. He looks dumb right there. But December. So $275 Beastman on Mondo's website.
I got the Hordak on eBay for like $175 about a month ago.
That's good, because I think I'm right now. If you go to Mondo,
yeah, that's a great price. Fuck.
Yeah, for sure.
He's $230 on Mondo right now. And they showed a solicitation picture, a little sneak peek of the Carnage for the Amazing Spider-Man animated series line. So that Carnage is going to that Carnage and the Mr. Sinister are coming out. The Carnage is coming up next. They're about to drop that next week on the website. So that's something they're going to drop. I haven't bought any of them Spider-Man ones. That Venom was awesome, but I didn't get that Carnage. Let me some Carnage. Mr. Sinister. That's going to be really tempting for me because I love Mr. Sinister.
Yeah, it looked dope on the display case.
But I'm waiting for the re-release of She-Ra. That's going to be San Diego Comic-Con. They're going to display it there like they did the Scareglow last year. So if you remember San Diego Comic-Con last year, they had the Scareglow and Mare displayed for the first time. And that's probably what they're going to do, display the She-Ra and the Swiftwind at San Diego Comic-Con. So that's probably going to come during July. So, all right, let's move away from Mondo to this is Collect
at Disneyland. I saw yesterday. Dang.
This is collectmajor.com. This is the big rubber guys who do the homage to the old LJN. So it's like the old plastic rubber wrestling figures, the old ones from the 80s, same scale. And they have a new wave. This is the Series 14, which includes Coco Beware, Lenny Popper, Mother Genius, Shotzi, and Sean Mooney. Now, if you're into Coliseum video, the old VHS tapes from WWF, you know who Sean Mooney is. Here's the Coco Beware. Here's the Genius. These are all $50 a piece. They all ship in November. Here's the Sean Mooney.
Sean Mooney.
And the Shotzi, I'm not too familiar with her. She's more modern wrestler. Shotzi.
She's on WWE.
See, I dig her jacket, bro. Look at the jacket. Look at the back.
Oh, that's dope.
That's the creature from the Black Lagoon with a helmet.
Yeah, that's sick.
She got tats all over her legs, chest, the green hair.
Oh, JDC said she got fired. I think there was a lot of people that left WWE. R-Truth got fired, and
R-Truth was everybody's about R-Truth.
Yeah, R-Truth and somebody else got canned recently. I think Karrion Kross is gonna get dropped too. I've
So-
been on a hook for wrestling, dude. A friend of mine went to Universal Studios and said that Mario World was awesome, so I got to make it out that way. Oh, dude, I can't wait. Dude, my cousin's out there right now too, and he went into the Jurassic Park ride, and he said it was freaking like mind blowing.
All right, let's move on to toyart.com. You got a couple of new necklaces here. This is from the Wednesday series. So this is Wednesday and then Need figures. Dropping in October. It's a 2-pack, 8-inch. I didn't watch the original series on Netflix.
Oh, so good, bro.
These are mixed media, so they're gonna be more expensive. They look well done. Not a ton of accessories. Well, there's a different outfit for her.
It comes with thing.
Yeah. I guess that was her without the jacket. Or no, that's a whole different dress. That's a whole different figure, I'm thinking. Yeah, okay, that wasn't it. So that's Wednesday Addams classic dress and the Wednesday Addams and it's St. Clair November uniforms 2-pack.
Yeah, the second season is about to come out.
They're available on your third-party retailers like Intimidator, DBTS, all that. So these are so tempting, dude. They're from overseas. These are the Asia license for TMNT. They're 4-inch. They're so well done. So well done. The newest ones are selling for $30 right now. They're 1/18 scale, like 4-inch. Here's Dirtbag.
Oh yeah, dude. The 1/18 scale, dude. I'm fighting, not jumping in to Joy Toy. I've been wanting to do the Ninja Turtles, but I've also been wanting to do the beginning of King of Fighters. And I'm just
this one right here.
I can't. You know, that looks dope, right?
Brown Chuck, he looks so good. Look at the paint job on this guy. Look at the fucking weathering.
Yeah,
the shadowing.
Dude.
It's crazy.
And they're like, I'm hearing they're really articulate too. A lot of these figures are. I mean, I've seen reviews, stuff. Yeah, but they're dope.
All the accessories.
When I think that they're smaller, I just think that you could possibly break them. That's the only thing that I'm bugging out on because I don't want to.
Wow, look pretty solid, man. Look at all that shit.
Yeah,
so
that shit's dope.
I clicked on the website just to see. Oh shit, my bad. Shit, hold up.
Damn, $30 not bad.
Dude, there's so much shit.
Yeah, they're already like really deep in this line already.
There's Toka, there's Krang, there's Captain Zorax and the whole crew. Slash, Splinter, April. The Rocksteady looks so good. The Bebop. The Shredder bot. That's sold out. So the Shredder bot and the Bebop and the Foot Clan A already sold out, but the rest are all available. What the hell? Hunt down that Bebop if you get Rocksteady.
Yeah, I mean, you could always go backwards, dude. That's the thing. It'd be harder to acquire, but I mean, this would be a dope line to jump into on 1/18 scale because aside from 1/12 scale or a larger scale, they take a little more real estate. At least here, they're smaller. You can put them in their own little like cubby hole, and you'd have tons of room for them. Rob, that Proton pack added just fine from my phone. Oh shit, dog. He's throwing shade.
Damn.
Deviling you and saying,
Damn.
he's saying you bought his shit.
He's rubbing that shit in your face.
Fucking around over here.
Let's try it on my phone.
Go on and take a minute, Big Rob. Go on. Yeah,
he's doing it now. Don't worry, he is.
I know. He's like speaking. He's all speaking of toys. Yeah, dude. I love what they're doing with Joy Toy. I love that they're kind of spreading into Warhammer. Warhammer has got me in a chokehold too. I don't even know anything about the lore, but everything I see that they put out, I'm like, dude, these figures are beasts.
Just wait till the fucking movie comes out.
Yeah, dude. The fact that I know about this property enough about TMNT, and then just the fact that the figures look so great, if I had the extra funds, if I was in a transit, like right now I'm in a transition. I did the same thing with comics, right? Like I kept some of the older keys, some of the stuff I got rid of. Definitely kept AOKs, always keeping AOKs because those are just acts of kindness that I want to always be reminded of. But like in my collection, I got rid of stuff like Jeff, like the Jubilee, I kept that the Kang, I kept because that's like older stuff. But I'm doing the same with toys. I mean, I used to want to just get almost like everything I could. Now I'm just condensing. I'm like turning around and just selling stuff.
You treated your toys like you were treating fucking store exclusives for comic books at one point.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
You were just getting it all.
Not really, not like really with toys, but just there were some things because I have sold some stuff on Macari, and I'm like damn near closing out that little lot that I had. But yeah, just trying to like slow down. Did you get it, Big Rob?
Yeah, I got it.
Damn.
Yeah. Now he's gonna be more nicer, dude.
Nah, you think?
Yeah.
Right. It's March 2026. I put an order in. I'll think about it. If I want it, I'll keep it. If I don't, then I'll just cancel it. Right? No big deal. Do the same for the Ghostbusters. Give me a sec.
Dude,
it's funny how the phone number works. You gotta always redo it.
Speaking of toys, Big Rob, do you follow Gridiron Studios on their Instagram?
I think I do.
You should check out their recent posts. They've been getting into vehicles, right? You know how like everybody was doing the All Striker G.I. Joe showed theirs. They came out with theirs really fast, and now they got like different colors, which theirs looks like a more modernized All Striker, like more like a modernized take on as far as artillery. And then then you got like hobby what is it, hobby what are they called, Hobby HK or whatever the heck they did the Fans Hobby. You know how they did the Skyhawk. They're going to be doing their own All Striker too. Shit's dope, man. But to go back to Gridiron, they're doing an APC thing. Is going to be like $400, and it's 3D printed, but that fucking thing looks dope, Big Rob. I'm like sitting here contemplating. Do I want to buy that? It looks sick. I urge you to look at it, and you'll be like, yeah, that looks dope, but I don't want it. That's what you would say. That on me?
Okay. Send me the link. I'll take a look at it.
Okay, I will. But I know you're going to shit on it because you're going to be like, I can't afford this shit. What are you talking about?
I'm pretty sure I'll be impressed, but I'm like, yeah, probably not for me at that moment. But I'll take a look. And I don't know, change my mind.
All right. That is for all the times you got me to buy stuff in the past, Big Rob. Oh, yeah, dude. I know this to be a fact because, dude, Time Traveling reached out to me sometimes, and he's like, dude, Big Rob got me to freaking buy something, dude. But
no one pushed you to getting those drugs, sir. You did on your own.
Yeah, but I was gonna say, but Time Traveling has his collection too, because there's some stuff that I see that I'm like, damn, I didn't know that like was out. Like he got this, like he gets a lot of like mixture things too, some like hip hop stuff that I've seen that I'm like, oh shit, where did you get that? So he has his own sickness, Time traveling has his own illness,
Yeah, but Big Rob's not helping him.
I know Big Rob. Big Rob is when I think about it, I'm like, dude, Big Rob's all over the place as far as what he collects. It just makes me like sit back and go, damn, I don't know how he does it. He's
Yeah,
a
it's
beast.
Big Rob's fault. I'm gonna get the fucking Hot Toy Stitch.
I know. I got Jeff to buy the Hot Toy Stitch. I just opened up this guy too.
Hell yeah,
Nice.
Sith of toy collecting, do it.
It's or evil Kermit. So I can't wait to see what loyal subject brings to San Diego Comic-Con, because they're going to come in with masks for San Diego.
Well, good thing is these are small and they're a little less expensive.
Yeah, so these are the mask figures. Will include power-up long masks, and they showed us a sampling of the mask. And let's take a look.
Loyal subjects, baby.
Yeah, because I actually was impressed with their Rainbow Bride and Strawberry Shortcake stuff from last year from San Diego. So I know they could do good stuff. So I'm definitely excited for it.
If they have an exclusive at San Diego, I'm gonna need you guys to get me these. Whatever exclusive mask they have.
No, it's gonna be a hot item, dude. Because I remember it was easy to get to the booth last year, but I don't know about this year. We'll see how it goes.
Yeah, because this year their exclusive is going to be the truck, from what I understand.
Oh, that's $3 bills.
Yeah, the truck is going to be the first exclusive for San Diego Comic-Con, first to market.
Maybe two. We'll see.
Yeah, but they may not. That looks dope. See, this I don't mind. I mean, I don't even care about the articulation because I just look at it as far as like a retro look.
Are they going to be the size of the originals?
Yeah,
because doesn't Loyal Subject usually doesn't
118? It's 118.
Same scale.
Yeah. God damn it!
But it's funny. You could actually go on eBay and buy a lot of the vintage stuff boxed for good prices because they found fucking pallets and pallets of pallets on unopened mass stuff.
Really?
Yeah, I forgot where. They found a whole shipping container of it.
So they find a fucking KB toy store?
I think in Latin America. I can't remember where. Well, they found a fucking crate, a shit ton of them, unopened boxes. So I think a lot of these are cheap now. At least the vintage stuff.
Cheaper load of mask.
Fuck. I guess maybe I just go get those instead of these.
Yeah, I didn't double prices, but I know it happened last year or the year before. I can't remember.
Nah, Jeff, you want to get these?
These are probably better, to be honest.
You're probably not wrong.
They did a side-by-side comparison of the vintage and like the colors. They're more vibrant. Yeah, dude, this looks dope. If I'm able to, like, I think I'm going Saturday and Sunday to Comic-Con this year.
You going those 2 days?
Yeah. So if anything, I'll probably miss out on this exclusive for sure, because this will be gone by like Thursday, I imagine.
You never know, man. They might have stuff.
Closer to Friday. We'll see. I mean, if I can get, like, I know JD's gonna try to get up there. So if anything, I mean, because they'll only allow you to buy one. I mean, I know if I buy one, it'll probably go to JD.
Because odds are the first place I probably run to on Thursday. I don't know what. Well, we're about to talk about some of the San Diego stuff here, but I haven't heard shit yet from Mondo or anybody else, so we'll see. Masks coming our way really fast. Here's the San Diego. This is the first one. The first
two guys on the left look like they are in a Diddy party. Oh, dude.
It comes with baby oil.
Yeah, dude. This shit's dope right here, and some gray hair.
This is the San Diego Comic Con exclusive from NECA. This is the TMNT Super. They're running out of ideas, bro. They've done everything already.
Well, this is a famous episode, though.
Still, like, dude.
And it has like I think this is actually dope. I actually, like, as far as the cartoon, because they're deep in the cartoon series already, dude. So they got to go with like now they got to go with like throwback episodes and stuff like that. Just kind of like what Super 7 does with GI Joe. They have some throwback like items in that packaging. That's what separates Super 7 from everybody else, is that they do those little Harkins. This won't definitely sell out, but it'll be good, worth pickup. Looks dope. I'm still trying to get the two
Too bad.
back from last year's SDC season.
Oh, the one that I have up here.
I have
Too Bad.
Too bad that comes with the mini comic.
How much is it going for? Like 120, 130?
I don't know. I'm not selling it.
Or it go up? I don't know. I haven't paid attention. That's what it was going for when it came out, like 120 something. Origins. But that's lottery, Mattel. I might not get lottery this year. I was lucky last year. So.
Yeah, that's true, right?
All right, so this is coming to NECA. Lately, NECA's been pretty easy to get stuff at the actual booth. Online sells out fast, but in the booth, it's easy. Not really hard. All right, also from NECA, this is the Ben Cooper Kids Tiki Terror figure for San Diego Comic-Con. This is their Ben Cooper exclusive.
That's freaky.
I know. But I love the bag, though.
Ditto.
Yeah, dude, I've seen a lot of these at the store too at my Target, and I've been wanting to buy like one or two of them, but I'm like, I probably should invest in buying one or two.
I have one. That's it.
Jeff, I have it. 120. I am just waiting to find it cheaper. Okay.
I'll be honest with you, man. It's been steady for that price since it came out, and it's been a year now. I don't think it's going to drop anytime soon. It might actually go up, but I'm just saying. So buy it.
You could always find a buyer and just offer them that, dude. That always, somebody's going to want to get rid of it eventually.
Yeah, you put a best offer option on eBay. Offer them 90 or something like that. They might take it. Alrighty then. Dude, I didn't care too much for the actual biker mice itself, but these bad guys are pretty fucking dope. Biker mice from Mars Wave 2. These were easily accessible at Walmart. I never had an issue finding them. They were pretty much everywhere.
Yeah.
I even got lucky with some of the other stuff from the sale. The robots, I got them for like $10 a piece. It was like $50 items. So that's one of the good saving graces about Walmart. They're dumb as fuck, and they'll just misprice shit all the time for like $1.
You said they're dumb. You said they're dumb as fuck,
bro.
They kind of are.
I bought the dragon from Ultra Beast and the kangaroo from King of Fighters for $1.25 each. Brand new, just dropped.
Dang.
Happens all the time.
I'll take that, and so it's one of the it's like some of the line like I'll probably just wait and to see if they ever drop it to clearance by accident and put it for like $5 and I'll snap. I saw the Toxic Crusaders bad guy for like $5 the other day. I didn't grab it. That was like a $40 figure. Limburger, he looks good. That's awesome.
Yeah, dude.
Carbine. I like her accessories. That little, looks like a mice.
It's crazy how many accessories these guys come with.
A Venus flytrap and everything. Yeah, I mean.
Sorry, go ahead.
I was gonna say these figures are like the biker mice. They're pretty articulated too, dude. And then they already just like kind of recently came out with the bikes. So
yeah,
that shit's dope. If you're getting in, you probably could find the biker mice. Maybe not the bikes. You probably have to like search for some of them. But if this is your jam, they're starting to get like spread out on the brand.
Yeah, the Star Trek stuff now is up on BBTS from the cell. You get that stuff there. The cell's doing good stuff, man. Quietly, they're building up their lines.
So their version of Super 7 Ultimates.
They're taking that spot now that Super 7's kind of backing away, basically.
Yeah.
So these are coming. They're available at the actual Excel website. You can buy the whole wave for $165 or $35 a piece. My drop home at Walmart because they have a pretty good relationship with Walmart in the sale. So keep your eyes open. And finally, McFarlane. It's fine. I'm finally winding down the McFarlane thing for me, at least on my end. There's a couple of things like this. Cyber, I can't find the Cyber Superman for the shit of me, the regular one or the Target one. He's a hot figure. But this came out, the weirdo Superman and the movie one, and of course the Cyborg Superman, as I said. Let's take a look really quick. This weirdo one, I think it's fucking just weird and wacky, and I don't like it personally. Superman has Butterface, and it comes with the Lion head and the Brainiac head, pretty much. There's no Archie though. There should have been an Archie head and a Mummy head.
They might not have gotten the license for that Archie head.
They could have done the Mummy head though.
Yeah, they could have done that
instead of the stupid ass Butterface.
They're like, you can wrap it up yourself.
Dude, that Brainiac or that big ass head looks like a zit, dude, waiting to be fucking popped.
It's fucking retarded looking, dude. Look at this dirty ass modern from the movie called Dirty Up.
Well, that's probably his messed up, like his beat up look.
His battle damage.
Yeah.
It looks like a bad paint job.
You still here for McFarlane? James ain't here. Probably he don't give a what. Fuck McFarlane toys, dog. I'm just kidding.
Until I can find that
Hawk. Oh, that McFarlane guy until I can find the Hawk and get him. Never mind. Would not hit it.
Yeah, Hawk Girl's another one I missed. Hawk Girl, Cyber Superman, both versions, and Jade. I've never seen one grab them, but it'll be hard.
Todd McFarlane. Yeah, that one looks dope, dude. The color scheme for that.
Yeah, the regular one was great too. This is what's it going for on eBay? $60 probably.
Yeah, I think so.
This is almost like the Red Lantern version of Cyborg.
I think it is, right? Wasn't he a Red Lantern?
Yeah, he was a Red Lantern.
So I think that's what it is, yeah. This was a Target exclusive, that's why I didn't get it.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, I'm sure you'll find it. I mean,
the
color scheme looks great, dude. I'm not. I mean, they're too big. They're too big scale for me. Like 7 inches.
Oh, this is new 52.
Yeah, as far as the figure is concerned.
No, this is the Jim Lee one, dude.
No, that's new 52 Superman.
Is it? Oh yeah, you're right. This is right there, new 52. I thought it was Unchained. That other run.
Oh no, yeah.
No, it's new 52. I don't like it.
I don't like it either.
Yeah, it looks stupid.
It looks stupid.
Steve, just shitting on people.
Soups. You look stupid.
I had a good breakfast and I chose violence this morning.
You're full of vinegar, man.
Oh, dude, boo that McFarlane guy until I can.
All right, that was it.
Boo this toy. Yeah, boo this man.
That's all I got. It was there's other stuff out there, but I thought that was sufficient. I didn't touch Lego. I haven't touched Funko forever. We're definitely going to follow up on Funko for San Diego Comic Con. That's coming up really soon.
Funko isn't. I'm pretty sure at this moment there's a sale for Funko on the Funko website.
Yeah. Oh,
I think it's like up to 50% off because I just made a purchase the other day. I didn't think fuck.
Jeff, did I show the box set for the Funkos I got the other day?
No, what box set?
The baseball one.
Oh, you got the Dodgers one?
So I didn't show it. Okay, I'll show that one today, I guess. Thought you did.
He said, sorry, I didn't show it.
And I'm kind of jealous. I wanted one.
Yeah, that shit's going for like double.
Yeah. God damn it.
Yeah, because they redropped it. So they initially dropped when they won the World Series, and it just shipped like a month ago. And when it shipped, they had extras, and they dropped it again. That's when I jumped in.
I wasn't prepared.
Yeah, I mean either. I saw this trackers put it up, and I'm like, okay, boom.
No, I saw it too. I didn't have the funds.
Jeff keeping Funko alive. I know, dude. Jeff's like last.
Barely.
As far as collecting, dude. At Funko.
I don't buy that many Funko Pops anymore.
I randomly get them here.
But,
I don't hate them. I don't hate them. I like them, but I don't buy them like that anymore.
But I definitely purchased a lot on Friday.
Oh, yeah, you did. Well, we all did. Steve, I remember when Steve had like a fucking giant collection.
Oh yeah, dude. I and then I got rid of them.
I bought 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16. I bought 18 fucking Funko Pops. God damn it.
Damn.
Well, some of them are not for me. They're gifts.
And this year so far you bought 18?
No, just on Friday.
Oh, on Friday. Jesus Christ.
This is just Friday, bro. This is not this year.
Oh,
it's because like some of them were like $4 each, $4.20. I was just like, bro, I can buy gifts as well. So I was like, why not? So
all right.
Yeah, whenever those come in, I'll show those off.
Jeff, you have milk on?
Yeah, I got a couple of things.
All right, Jeff first.
All right, I finally got this in. I didn't even know this was coming. I forgot this was shipped.
Oh yeah, that's badass set.
Nice.
So yeah, finally got it in. I don't think I'm gonna open it. There's no point. I like the packaging anyways, old school packaging. So
yeah, that retro packaging is dope. Gotta keep it like that.
And then now I feel how do I say this? I feel Pokemon rich. Because
well, those are different from last week.
This is the new one, Destined Rivals.
Oh yeah, you didn't have those last weekend.
Yeah, so
dude, there was so many freaking arguments and fights over that freaking.
There were so many
two booster boxes.
Dude, I seen
the most
so
you can
many
get in one
of people just freaking
fucking arguing and fighting.
I was like, what the fuck is wrong with me?
Bro, did you see the one where they were like, it's the pour off? Like who's more poor?
You see the Costco release?
Fuck yeah, I saw that. That's crazy too.
I should have asked Leslie. She went last night. She not saw any or not?
No, my friends. I have a chat.
Pokemon release. Yeah, Pokemon release.
Oh, okay. She went last night.
Yeah, but no, I forgot to ask her. But they had a Pokemon. They had the what's called the Prismatic Evolutions. They had a combo set. That box.
Yeah. They had the ETB and a booster bundle. Yeah. That was one, and then there's another one where there was like 2 ETBs and 2 booster bundles or something like that. And then so I missed all those. I'm not a Costco member, so you had to be a Costco member to actually purchase it online or in store.
Yeah.
So
I remember when they were all the time at Costco, no one would buy them.
It'd be next to the Topps baseball cards.
Yeah, randomly show up to see the baseball cards.
Yeah, that's my haul for this week because I didn't go to the comic book store. I didn't go to any toy stores. So, but those fucking the booster bundles, the booster boxes that I have of the Pokemon, think they're like fucking like $200 each. It's fucking crazy.
Is that how much you paid, or how much are they going for?
Yeah, no, after taxes is about, I think, 204 or something like that.
That's how much they are retail?
The retail is 160. I don't think any retail store was selling it for 160. I'm pretty sure Target didn't sell it for 160. I'm pretty sure GameStop. I know GameStop sold it for $200 before taxes.
Damn.
Where I got it, I at least got it cheap. I got it cheaper than getting it at GameStop at a hole in the wall store.
GameStop is more of a collectible shop now than a fucking game store.
Dude, they raised their prices by like 30% on all Pokemon products. So, like, you're never going to pay retail for any of that stuff at GameStop ever, ever, ever.
Yeah, one of my local GameStops in Mira Mesa, they have a whole display of like vintage baseball card boxes, like from 2021, 2020, like older shit. Like, they're selling it for eBay prices.
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck?
Yeah, and I forgot what I was going to say about GameStop, but yeah, everything. Oh, you also have to be a pro member in order to buy them as well. So they're really like, they're double dipping on your ass.
I bought that shit because of McFarlane, just to get like, because they always find McFarlane stuff at GameStop, so get that discount.
Yeah, that helps.
They're the ones who usually get all the shit early. They'll get the Marvel Legends earlier, the Black Series, the G.I. Joe stuff.
Yeah, for some reason, GameStop is getting guaranteed stuff.
Yeah, they'll get the shit, like all the good stuff in there. And when you get the membership, you're getting at least retail or cheaper than retail a lot of times. You'll save some money sometimes too. So
yeah, but now they're raising the prices by 30%. I don't think you're ever getting it under retail.
Oh, Pokemon, yeah, because they're like, fuck you. We know that you're going to resell this shit, so fuck you.
But they limit it. So, like, what do you mean we're going to resell it? You only limit it to one. I'm like,
man, you seen the people on the line, bro?
Yeah, those lines are stupid, dude. I've driven by and thought, oh, maybe I can get in line and get. Nope. Doesn't matter how early I fucking get there.
Steve-O.
Yeah,
I'm
good.
Yeah, I got some stuff. Let's see.
All right.
Dang, I thought I had more, but
I see one in front, I think. Isn't that new? Isn't that Viper new? Isn't your Viper new?
Yeah, right here. I got this that came in yesterday, actually, the vintage Viper. This freaking Viper looks dope. You know what? They put it on a new buck. It's pinless tech. The vests, it's not attached, so you get more mobility from the figure.
Yeah.
And it's like truer to like the old like retro feel. Like their guns are like gray, that flat gray. I got a rock and roll, retro carded rock and roll. And then Dr. Mindbender's in the other room. I got him a retro Mindbender. I like the retro cards, man. I don't care if I have doubles, but I think to myself, like, if they updated the pinless tech, then I'll probably get rid of those and sell those, like the ones with the pins, because just makes it easier. I end up getting some Valaverse, some of these Steel Brigades, the vac metal ones. These freaking things look dope, man. Very, very durable. Like, I like Action Force just as much as I do G.I. Joe. I feel like Action Force has better articulation. Like, as far as like, and their plastic that they're utilizing is better. The weapons. What happened?
Do you follow the owner of Action Force on YouTube?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah, his channel's pretty dope.
Yeah, I watch some of his stuff. Some of his stuff can get a little hairy at times, and I'm like, I'm not a fan.
Yeah, his opinions on like the market and all that shit.
Yeah, because some shit he'll say, and then like he'll totally contradict himself. And then if people try to call him out on that shit, he like has this bully mentality where he'll try to. I shouldn't say that. I'm sure he'll back himself up, but it's a more aggressive take on things. It's like, dude, just own your shit. Like, grow the fuck. Like, I don't understand how adults can't just grow the fuck up, move forward, and just,
So he sounds like Comic Book Man in Simpsons. Is he angry?
not all the time, but I think he defends himself because he does get a bad rap because he's willing to kind of play heel and stuff like that. But some of the things, it's like, well, he'll contradict himself, and it's like, to me, it's like, well, then you wouldn't say that because you're doing that for the same thing for your toy company. So that doesn't really, like shit like that. It's like, come on, man, like call a spade a spade. That kind of shit bothers me because it's just like, come on, like,
Yeah, I feel you.
crossing divides and stuff. I got SH Figure Arts Shanks from One Piece. Dope. Comes with a statue, like that little statue of Luffy. They're really doing good on SH Figure Art One Piece line. I feel like Dragon Ball Z, like I'm gonna like condense my Dragon Ball Z and just probably keep a lot of the Goku's.
Bro, you see the fucking giant grandpa motherfucker on the seat?
Yeah, dude, that shit's dope.
You want 300 bones on it.
Yeah, I can imagine. I got Tsunade from Naruto. Freaking dope. She's a dope figure too, man. I love the imports that are coming in as of late, man. Like they've been really nailing it. It's great to see that Hasbro is kind of like thriving on their end now. Like they're starting to get it together with their Hasbro Marvel Legends and G.I. Joe line. I ended up getting, I don't know if I showed this before, but I got this accessory pack for My Hero Academia for Bakugo and Deku. So it has some like extra effect pieces. And I got Bakugo. I think I showed this too. I'm not sure. It's been a while, but I got Bakugo. He's a dope figure too, man. This line, like maximum articulation involved. It's again, I'm just a fan of toys, but I'm a fan of like articulation and getting like just scenes from like comic books or movies or like shows that you can knock out. It just it's inspiring, but it's also freaking amazing to kind of see the way technology has kind of gone through. I got Mafex Superboy.
That is dope.
Yeah, this is dope. I've opened this already and posed it, and the figure is amazing. Like Mafex too, dude. They've been killing it. I might get that Berserk. I might pre-order that Berserk, but I haven't decided. And then I got a lot of like third-party like stuff from Guns and stuff like that. I did get some other shit, but I don't remember. I'll probably save it for later. But for like the Vipers, the retro Vipers, or even the Vipers that I have, because I have a lot of army builders, I got these gray, like these gray rifles.
For the Vipers?
Yeah, they do like sometimes.
So
they'll
wait,
do,
you're supposed to paint them yourselves?
Nah, the Vipers had gray guns.
Oh,
yeah. You could paint them, but there's weathering in them and stuff like that. But again, Gridiron Studios, they come up. They do like $5 like on weapons, like on an early bird sale, and you could just like easily spend $25 for 5 like guns. No brainer to me. When I think about it, I'm like, yeah, that makes sense. And then like, cause some of these guns are like wobbly that when you purchase them, like from Hasbro, that they like veer to the left, and I hate that, dude. Then I went and got these. Oh, that's what I remember. What I forgot. Oh, I'm gonna show you something dope, Big Rob. I got these rifles from Gridiron Studios. Some other rifles. They were $5. Then I got this drone headset with the cap. I bought it. I bought a little drone that's coming in next, like soon, for that because that was on sale.
Accessory Man is back.
Hell yeah,
Yes, sir.
man.
Hold on. Let me stop the camera and get this bitch real quick. All right. Speaking of accessories and Gridiron, I saw this, and it went like, he'll do stuff where he'll put stuff in vault and he won't bring it out until like later, or re-put it back up for sale and stuff like that. And when I saw this, I thought to myself Punisher, but I thought Cobra Commander or Destro. It's a freaking gun throne that he did in gunmetal.
So
There's like
what's
an
that
ammo
for?
can.
It's a badass throne, but what's that for?
What's that for? I was thinking about putting it with like a Punisher, like having him sit on a thing of throne, like or like
Because it
even with a
reminds
commander
me of the Batman. What's the name of that character, Jeff? The Batman one.
or Game of Thrones.
Because there's a Batman guy.
Ja-
With I have him.
what what is it? What's his name? KD Beast.
Well, but yeah, if you get the
Ra's al
Berserkers
Ghul?
from Matrix, that probably go well with it too.
What,
Yeah,
I don't know
true.
what character you're talking about. Ra's al Ghul?
No, the Batman with all the guns from fucking metal, the dark
Oh,
metal.
Grim Knight Batman, right?
Yeah, Grim Knight Batman.
Yeah. Oh, that could be it too. All right. So then instead like with Gridiron, I went through a thing with Gridiron. So I like third party stuff, dude, and I've been checking out other third party like gun like 3D printers. And there's this company called Top Fun Retro Top Fun Guns, and they came out with this scope, this like rifle, and this like silencer, but they do like paint applications as well. This shit is a fluted barrel.
Silencer
This shit looks
separate.
sick. Yeah, dude. And they're pretty dope. They have their guns, but they also have like painter packs, and like they do them in camouflage painting, like specific, like Rhodesian, like alpine colors, like Delta green and stuff like that. I like that kind of shit, dude. To me, that it just again, it adds variety for your collection. It separates you from anybody else. I mean, everybody probably buys certain things like similar, but then I like to have something different. There's this. They gave me this for free. This little rifle. This shit's dope too. The like.
God damn, you got more accessories than you got fucking figures.
I did.
Yeah,
I got this honey badger. Let's see. I got this shotgun. This bull puppy. I got a Mac 9 from Blade.
Jesus.
Let me see. What else did I get? I'm telling you, I went big on guns. I was like, there was like a certain lull on toys. Like pre-orders were like kind of like not coming in, and then I was like, okay, well, I'm not pre-ordering new stuff. Surprisingly, I mean, some of the stuff I am, some of the stuff I'm not. But I was looking at third parties, and I was like, yeah, this is dope. I'll get some of these things. I got an APC.
PPG.
And, yeah, you know me.
Bro, that's DDP.
M4.
That's OPP. That's OPP.
Definitely OPP.
Let's see. And then the last thing I got right here was.
So these are all from different artists or the same artist?
Yeah. So the Gridiron Studio is with the card. The Top Fun was the rifle, and then these other ones are Arsenal Pew Pew. Right there.
Are these all 3D accessories?
Yeah, man. They're 3D printed guns.
Huh.
Scorpion. Yeah, I mean, because some of the GI Joe guns, they're plastic like warps, and I hate that shit. I hate that it warps because then it's like,
you know how to fix that, right?
Yeah, with hot water or a hair dryer. But I mean, if you could, these other guys that are like making guns, they make it like out of a tighter resin.
Material.
Yeah, a tighter resin, and it just makes it that much better, man. For me, at least. I mean, that's a bunch of stuff that I bought. That's all I got right now. Like I went. Oh no! I got one more thing. I
was like, that's all you got? You just showed us like 30 fucking guns.
And I got fucking ROM from
Oh, that's dope.
I got the whole wave. I think the whole wave is badass, dude.
Yeah, the whole wave is badass for sure.
I love the Banshee, the Warlock. The only one I hated initially was Miles Morales, and now that I fuck with it and just play with it a little bit, I actually do like that Miles Morales.
Yeah, the hips are a little off, but I can get past that. I see it every time at my Target. It's like peg warming right now, and then the Iron Man. What I'm trying to get at, and I could have got it yesterday because I went on the Target app when I missed Psylocke, and I put in Marvel Legends, and I saw ROM, and I said nearest store next to you, and it was on the next town over. So I was like, I'll buy it right now. But I saw
And
Adam
you just angry
Warlock.
Bob Rob and shit.
Yeah, I did. I did exactly do that.
Hey, fuck you, motherfucker! I'm buying something, you motherfucker.
I
Give me that
totally
ROM,
did
bitch.
that.
You
I-
just called out Big Rob earlier for that fucking proton pack, and you did the same shit. That's fucking hilarious.
You walk into the fucking pickup counter, you grab that bitch from the neck. Give me that fucking ROM.
Yeah. I did, dude. I was like, I was angry buying. I was like,
Mexican guy. "Ah!"
I could have got Adam Warlock and freaking Banshee, but at the same place at the Target there. I'm gonna look it up right now and see if they have it. But they don't have them out though. That was the thing. All they have are the peg warming with freaking Miles and Ultimate War Machine. Or
Is the Banshee and the Warlock like this? Boom.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, but I was like, what the fuck, man? I was like, how come this is not out?
Just in case later on.
Yeah. Yeah. That's it.
That's it.
That's
All
it for me. Yeah, let's get on with you, brother. Let's see what you got.
All right.
It's because I know you got some good stuff.
All right. Let's show the ones you already showed. I haven't opened them. So I also got the retros on the G.I. Joes. They're still on cart. But I initially had a second Viper, but I canceled it. I don't need a second Viper. I'll just get the single on cart. I don't open these. I keep them on card.
Yeah,
the Viper was great.
There's a better feel for that, right? And they just
and here's some rock and roll on card. And the best one that looks on card to me is the Dr. Mindbender, to be honest.
Yeah, the Dr. Mindbender I haven't opened, and it looks sick.
Because I have the Comic-Con one, so why do I need to open this for?
Yeah, but you know the other thing that you do when you think about it too is that like that black bleeds. That jacket, it bleeds on the figure, so it's gonna turn his skin like black. You have to. Well, that can get get that off of, like rubbing alcohol. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yep. Just to let you know
about it. If it bleeds, that's crazy, but we'll see. Time will tell.
We'll make him bleed.
I already showed this, but are you still having FOMO for this or not, Steve?
You know what? I'm getting there. As far as like, because there's some other third-party guys that have created head sculpts for him, and they're actually color matched pretty good. But I just, you know what, I can't get past Big Rob is like it's the blatant disrespect, because it's like, number one, it's an old figure, dude. Up and down, that the body is fucking reused. The pins, for fuck's sake. The single jointed fucking arms, and the three shitty head sculpts, huh?
It's the Toy Biz Hulk, yeah.
Yeah, and it's basically like the shitty head sculpts, dude. Like, I love McGinnis's artwork. I love Diodato's artwork too, and then the other guy. But I just don't like my Hulk that way. You should, if you wanted to kill it out of the Maximum series, and that's your definitive, you should have made him like a regular Bruce Banner, dude. And then what you did to Juggernaut, you should have did to fucking Hulk.
Made him bigger.
Not even bigger, than maybe even the same size, because Hulk's not bigger than Juggernaut, I don't think.
The new Juggernaut's bigger than the old Juggernaut.
Yeah. So make it bigger, but you know, like this ROM, it has the ab crunch, but there's no like. I like the double in it, like how Juggernaut, it has the double diaphragm cut, so you could really turn him in, but you could still do the same shit with ROM, and like if he was walking towards you and he was gonna shoot at you, you could still have him walking towards you like. Do this shitty ass walk. like you could still have him walking towards you and it still looks good, right? You could do the same with Hulk because there's a top diaphragm cut and an ab crunch. You could have did that with Hulk, put the butterfly joints in there, and like pinless tech.
Butterfly joints, from my understanding.
Yeah, it has the best butterfly joints and with the soft like storm collectible thing. I just feel like it's too old, man. Like it's too outdated. And then they're coming up with all this good stuff. It's like it's just an excuse. It's more like let's see if they'll let us get away with this one. And that shit pisses me off because it's supposed to be your Maximum series. So it's like, nah, man, I'm not gonna buy into that. I'll buy your Spider-Man. I'll buy a double of Spider-Man for God's sakes, but I will not touch your Hulk. It still looks dope though. I want it to be definitive and to be better. Like that's what I was thinking with Maximum. This was kind of like a gotcha ass, Sorry.
Well, I already showed this one last week because I arrived during the show. The 2-pack.
Yeah, that comes on Monday.
I already showed that one last week, but right after that, a couple of days later, I think I got the quiet. I got this one in. Dude, I had
Archangel.
Yeah.
I had the original 3-pack from San Diego Comic-Con, and I sold that bitch for like $350. In 2015, I sold it for $350.
Is that the 3-pack with Warpath, Wolverine, and Archangel?
No, Wolverine and Archangel.
It was Archangel, Wolverine, and Psylocke X-Force.
Psylocke, that's right.
I sold that for $350 in 2015. I think last time I saw it, people are selling it for like $5 or $6 nowadays.
Crazy.
I don't know that this one's coming out, and the Wolverine I think came out or it's coming out. If that's going to start affecting the value of that 3-pack, but Psylocke hasn't come out yet. The X-Force one.
They already have a Wolverine. I mean, but that's an older buck now. But I imagine with what they did with Wolverine now, they'll just revamp because Spider-Man, Wolverine, Captain America, Iron Man, they can go on and on with those different looks and sell. That's what they bank on.
Yeah, so this is pretty much the same shit that was in the 3-pack. It's just with the updated engineering, right? But yeah, that whoever bought those 3-packs at high prices, they're probably not happy.
Yeah, they drop for sure.
So that Psylocke, I'm not guaranteed that now that they have the Psylocke from the 2-pack, they're probably gonna just do a repaint on that Psylocke and give you the X-Force Psylocke, and there you go. There's the re-release of the 3-pack, all available now. After the San Diego version. So I'm glad to got it back again. So that came in.
I can't wait for that one too. I don't know when that's gonna come to me, but I know it's on its way.
The oversized Spider-Man 2 Venom got delayed on me. Best Buy says delayed, and I don't know when it's gonna arrive. But they sent me this one, the symbiote suit Spider-Man 2 with the webbing. It's the only one I picked up from that 6-pack of Spider-Mans. So of course I got this, the Venom. And the Kingpin, I got it. That's coming from Amazon, and that's like way off. I think that's going to be out for it's going to take a while to get here. So, but here's the Spider-Man. And that's right. I was going to show you. I got this a while back, but I had it on display in my living room. Here you go, Jeff. Here's the World Series champions 2024 Dodgers.
Oh shit.
Funko set, and it's a slipcover box.
Oh, it slides out.
Yeah.
I thought it was like a flip cover.
No, it's a slip out, which is better. I can just put away the slip. I have the slip cover put away, and I have this on display, which is Shohei, it's Tio, it's Freddy, it's Mookie, and Yamamoto. All there you go. Together.
I'm gonna have to get that on the secondary market.
It's a beautiful box, beautiful packaging with the gold trimming and all that stuff. I don't buy a lot of pops, but this was definitely on my list.
That shit was like $100 and like $120.
No, it was an even Hondo on Funko. But yeah, eBay is doing $2+.
Damn.
But I don't know. Maybe it went down since the re-release. We'll see.
Maybe.
That's a little hologram starting on the side World Series and the Funko sticker. So, but I'm a big Dodger fan. To me, it was a no-brainer when I get my hands on it for retail. I wasn't willing to pay the honestly the other price because I saw it because everybody bought it back in October,
right,
on pre-order, and it was on eBay forever for like $2+. So there you go. All right, that's me. That's all I got. Not a giant haul this week. Just a few things.
Nice.
Yeah, right.
My back's hurting. I can't sit on the fucking chair anymore.
So we're done because Jeff's back's hurting. So it's still dragging it out quite a bit. It's already 12:30 over here. All right, let's pull up a few things here real quick. Remember, go to coverprice.com. Type in Nirvana 14, get 30 days unlimited price at coverprice.com for 99 cents. And start buying Bird City Comics and type TNH10 for 10% off your purchase over at Bird City Comics. Final thoughts, fellas. What we pre-ordered, obviously, the Marvel Legends stuff we're trying to get a hold of, but any other thoughts?
Wait, when are those things get into stores?
The which one?
The actual Marvel Legends Capcom stuff.
Oh yeah, I was going to show you this. I should have.
What's that?
I was going to show you this. I forgot to show you this real quick. So I just pulled it up. Not these books. I was looking at these books too, but this. So this guy on eBay from China has sold 42, and it's
I don't trust that.
He sold 42 already for $107.96.
There's gonna be a lot of fucking disappointed people because that's definitely
it's coming from Taiwan.
Oh man.
Well, chances are they probably got those earlier then, right?
Yeah, they're from the warehouse.
Maybe.
They're directly from the warehouse. Yeah.
Yeah.
They got a couple cases in probably.
Crazy.
That is crazy.
They're asking.
But you know what? There's some people that will buy them.
Well, 42 did
because they want them fast.
42 did.
For what?
How much was 42 people bought them. How much is the retail for it again?
I think 60, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, $60. Golly.
I think I just waited trying to hunt it down on
Yeah, when are they supposed to be released in stores?
Target.
No, I said when.
Yeah. August.
August, because he tells you he's not going to be able to ship until August or September.
Oh, I see. So he's basically doing pre-orders for $100. Fuck.
From Taiwan. Yeah, you're importing them in. But you're guaranteeing yourself one. Look, in 21 carts right now. People are on the fence.
It's crazy.
I'll just wait and see if you catch it on the. Look, people already trying to sell the Thanos by itself for $55. They just won the Cylon.
They're selling one figure for the price of two.
Yeah.
That's crazy. I would keep Thanos.
It's a different head sculpt.
Yeah, and it's on the older buck, but still, I mean, it's a Thanos. It's virtually a comic book accurate Thanos, just with the bigger ears, and it's just a video game iteration, you know?
Yeah. Yeah, you know, mom, keep your mind because I collect Thanos anyway, so.
Yeah.
All right.
That's your
right.
main man.
It's crazy.
The main man. All right. Thank you for everybody for joining us. Thank you, Jeff and Steve, for hanging out with me today. Glad you guys made it.
Miss you guys, man.
Yes.
So I think we'll wrap it up here. Let me just grab the asset real quick. Yes. All right, ladies and gentlemen, if you want to do it right, be a toy collector for life. So long, everybody.
For life.